So, the evening is yours. You just witnessed this explosion. People are putting out fires. I think you did say that you stopped to help people put out fires. Yeah, what are you guys doing? Guards are rushing around. Several people are like scarred and burned, are being carted down the stairs to some kind of some like barracks or a church where they can be healed or something. There's flames are being put out. It's kind of chaotic right now.
So we've all regrouped after putting out the fires, and there's just mass panic.
Yep.
Around us, and we're just kind of standing in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this has been a way to spice up our night, wouldn't you guys say?
Pretty spicy.
You're not going to start flopping around like a fish, are you?
No, but I do need some water from somewhere, anywhere.
Wasn't it raining? Is it raining right now?
No.
Okay. Thought it was raining.
You do see skin. You see Kit's skin start to like grow more and more translucent the longer that she's out of water.
Well, that's not good. Isn't our boat ready?
In the morning, I think the man said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can I find a barrel around this inn? Like around the outside of the inn anywhere?
Make a perception check.
I'm great at these.
I can't hear the music.
Oh, I guess I...
Yeah, you do. You find a barrel. It's pretty good size. It's a little bigger than the bucket.
Luxury!
In a bad way, though. Like, the bucket was the perfect size. This is a little too big.
Is there any items in it, or is it empty?
It was filled with bananas. Now there are like 5 bananas towards the bottom that are looking pretty bad.
Eat them.
No.
What a waste.
I'll just walk over, and I'll hand Kit the barrel. Here you go.
Thanks. And I would just need water. I don't...
Can Zuskell try, or like, is it possible to create water at all with prestidigitation?
You can make like sprinkles of water, but not a large amount.
Okay,
Over a long period of time.
Yeah, if you had like a week of doing that, I would say you could fill this bucket.
She's gonna do it anyway, just like continuously just spraying water like a squirt bottle.
Yeah, just like 105-degree day at Disney World in the middle of summer. That spray bottle is not doing you much good, but it makes you feel a little better, a little comforted.
It's more psychological than anything.
Exactly, yeah.
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 Alright, so we gotta go get some water in this bucket. I suggest that we don't stay around here for the night, considering half of the inn's burned down.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I don't sleep very well in a smoke-filled room.
No.
Or maybe I'd sleep a little too well.
Well, where were we gonna go?
Oh, the inn actually wasn't touched. It was far enough away from you.
Wait, where are all the fires then? I thought it was right next to the inn.
No, it was about like the edge of the explosion was maybe 100 feet from the inn. Yeah. The radius was more. Yeah, the center point was on the outer like railing of this like disc, so there's a decent ways.
Well, I kind of don't want to walk all the way down to the ocean then back up. That seems like not a good time.
You don't have to be the one to do it.
Honk can go.
See?
Fill up bucket, come back.
Okay. But what if there's another explosion?
Oh.
What if there were others? What if this was a concentrated attack? What if this was orchestrated by a shadowy organization looking to sabotage the Chancellor and his city?
Okay, but we need to take care of Kit.
Yeah, so we should all go in case we get jumped on the way down.
Okay, then let's all go.
Fair enough.
But I don't want to come back up.
Well, you don't have to.
All right, fine. I'm camping on the beach.
So you'll be alone.
I'm used to it.
Oh shit.
You know what?
Oh
Fine.
shit.
That's fine. You're not making any sense, but that's
Look, you want to walk a mile down this mountain and then all the way back up just to sleep in a bed?
Yes.
sure.
Well, we have different priorities.
Clearly.
Let's go get some water.
Okay.
Don't.
So you guys go down the steps of Haze for 45 minutes, walk down to the dock, maybe another 15 minutes, get down to the edge of the water. Yeah, people are recovering from the fires earlier today. You hear people like, oh, did you hear about the fires earlier? Boy, that was scary.
Wait, was there more than one explosion then?
They seem to be referencing the fire that you started, or that Zuskell started.
No.
Oh.
The
okay.
fire that was... Oh, that fire.
From the funeral. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that fire.
You didn't mean.
I'm getting my mass
Your
conflagrations mixed up.
Yeah, that would have been a good episode title. Anyway, you guys make it to the water's edge, fill up Kit's bucket, place Kit into it. She fills.
Probably should stay on beach. Bucket gonna be real heavy to go back upstairs.
See, that's what I've been saying.
So Hop going to sleep on beach.
Or can we, if would the water be able to fit in the bag of holding?
Dump her into the bag.
No, not Kit, not Kit.
I would say if
Just
you
like
pour.
my plan is we put the water in the bag of
The
holding.
bag of holding
then
has
we
a
can
volume limit.
Yeah.
How do we get it out? Because you have to like reach it and think of what you're saying. So how do we
Yeah.
like reach it? And grab
Well, I
water
could just
to
like
get
lift
out?
it upside down, think of the water, and just have the water pour
Well,
into the
if
bucket.
you turn the bag of holding inside out,
turn it inside
everything
out.
that's in
Well,
it
I'm
comes
not
out.
turning it inside out. I'm going to
Oh, we
like
could do
put
that.
it
We could
upside
turn
down,
it
think of
inside
the
down.
water, so there the water appears. No.
We could turn
Yeah,
it
that
inside
could
out
work.
over the bucket, though.
I'm just, like you're just tipping a bottle over, you know?
I
like,
think it
you're
would be so much more
that.
fun for everything else to come out.
Yeah, that'd be kind of and like
Because then we'd
go
have
out
to
into
clean
the
it up.
And so Kit will turn into like a fish in an aquarium with like all the stuff
Oh,
on
and
the
she'll
ground.
have the
like,
little like
decorate the
coral
bucket.
castle.
Yeah. Like there's some shiny gold and stuff in there, like the rocks, you know? She'll love it.
Well, she.
Wow.
Probably. We got some good stuff in there.
You know, Honk.
Well, we
you're
have a lot
onto
of
something.
Do we have
Yeah,
heads in there?
We have books.
We have 3 Chimera heads in there. We have
Those
2
things are
regular healing
gross by
potions.
now.
Yeah, they're getting
And a
old.
lot of books.
Okay, so take out the books first, and then we'll put all the water in, and we'll just like dump the bag out into the bucket. What we're
I could
done.
just
Wait.
stay on the beach. Y'all
Oh,
can
but
go
you know
back
how
up.
hard it's gonna be to get all the water into
No,
the bag.
what?
in the first
Okay,
place?
so what if we open the bag, leave the bag open, dump the water in it, and have Kit sit in the bag?
No.
I oh.
Let's just sleep on the beach, guys. Let's just,
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys go up. Kit can sleep on the beach.
I mean, we have to go to the boat in the morning anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have to be here
Probably.
anyway.
Oh, but are we going to the tavern to look for the tabaxi, or no? Are we not going to do that?
Isn't that
I mean, this is
down
It's
there?
Right.
it's around this area.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, let's just chill down here.
I guess it worked
Yeah.
out to camp on the beach.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys camp on the beach tonight?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yep.
All right. You get out your bed rolls and
We have a driftwood campfire. You gotta have
Yeah,
one of those.
driftwood
You can't
campfire.
camp on the beach.
yeah. Hold on. Got to make a note of something.
That we're sleeping on the beach.
Yep.
The police are going to come in.
Do we have any
Oh, no.
tiki torches?
You can't be
Oh,
out after
gosh.
midnight.
Are we loitering?
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, is this public or private property?
Who cares? We can kill
Probably the
whoever it
police.
is.
Fair.
We can
We'll just
murder
have another
whoever's
fire.
property it is.
Call it a day.
We're about to glass this beach.
So no, you don't have tiki torches. You could carve some if you would like to.
No, I don't want to carve any tiki.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, anything you guys want to do this evening? You spend the night in your new bucket.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to reattach all the legs and stuff and reinforce them since it's a bigger bucket, but
All right. Make a Tinker's Tools check.
okay.
Yeah, not bad. I'll say it takes you about 3 hours, but you get all of them affixed as desired, and you have a functioning bucket once more.
Nice.
The speed, however, is reduced to 20 feet.
Does Kit get wet when she's like in the bucket, or is it just like seep into her skin? Like, does she come out of the bucket like someone would come out of the pool wet, or does she come out normal? Okay.
She doesn't just absorb the water, no.
Yeah, I didn't know if she was like a sponge or if she was.
But all the water would be gone from the bucket then.
That's a fair question. But
No, because if she's just chilling in it, like it's.
I mean, because like even if you get a
sponges
sponge,
have a
like,
capacity.
yeah, like even if you
wouldn't
put, like,
the water
a full
level go
thing, if
down?
you put a sponge in, it's still gonna.
But the water level would go down like every time she got out then.
Yeah.
Like we would have to keep refilling it if she kept absorbing it.
We just wring her out before she gets all the way.
Oh god.
Okay, so if you guys aren't doing anything, do you guys have watches? Oh, yes, Zuskell.
Zuskell wanted to ask Caldrath, because he
He's hanging
seemed
out.
very interested in the dude, because he was like hovering over the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was just wanting to ask what he thought of that, I guess.
Oh, what I think. Is this when everybody's asleep, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So
what
during
I
your
think. He crosses his legs and puts his hands over his knee. Well, I think it's rather odd.
Odd?
So do
Why, yes. I have theories, of course, but I've never seen that symbol. You saw it, didn't you?
I think so.
Never seen it before. I've heard about these portents of flaming seas, but
Portents?
yeah, you know,
No.
portents.
Portents.
ill omens.
Yes.
Oh. You don't have.
Nothing for us to be afraid of, surely.
Okay. Wait. Us? Or.
Oh, you and I. Your friends will be burnt to a crisp if that ever comes to fruition.
No. Yep. Okay. Thanks.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
That was a wonderful funeral you had this afternoon, morning. Yesterday? I don't know.
It was yesterday.
Yesterday.
If you want to call it that.
It sure looked like one. I mean, that's what you do when people die, isn't it? You have a funeral. I haven't been dead that long, you know.
Yeah. Yes, but it didn't go that great.
A little fire never hurt anybody. Well, you know,
Actually, for a lot of people.
speaking from recent experiences, I may change my
Getting
thought.
some real conflicted messages
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, she's gonna go to bed.
Okay. I'll be here.
Oh god.
Should've
Watches you
let
as
us
you
all
sleep.
die.
Yeah.
He scares me.
Alright. You get your spell slots.
I clean my
3
gun.
hit dice back.
Wow.
Sea of Stars cleans his gun. That is not a euphemism.
This time.
Maybe.
This time, yeah. Yeah, and you get 3 hit dice back at the end of this.
Cool.
Oh yeah, you guys took damage in the blast. I forgot about that.
Ouch.
Ouch, indeed. All right, so it is morning. Good morning.
Good morning. When's our boat ready?
I think he just said the morning, so I could go find him.
Let's find the boat.
You find
All right.
the woman from yesterday relatively easily, Kit, on the docks. Tall, lithe, elven woman. She goes,
Ah, yes. Your ship, as requested. I see you've upgraded your accoutrement. Yes. Let me see. Looks down at her ledger. Yes, the willful gaze we've been able to set aside for you, this adventure. So, you opted for no crew, is that correct?
Yeah, we don't need them.
Yeah. I
Oh!
I
You
have friends now.
Yes, I see. Yes, well, she is yours. We do not need her return for a week, but then we request that you return the ship for maintenance and security purposes.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's just say that something bad happens to the ship.
I was just about to ask.
Is there an insurance plan that we could have to not have to pay for the entire ship if it? I mean, God's forbid something bad happens to it while we're out at sea.
You can speak to Frederick down the way. He deals with aquatic insurance and the sort.
Maybe we should have some crew. Like,
No.
we're gonna go underwater. What happens to the boat?
We drop
Yeah.
anchor.
But we're gonna be in the deepest part of the ocean. Is
We
the
get a
anchor
really long anchor
Can someone remind me why are we getting a ship?
to fix Kit.
Yeah, we have to go out
We
in the
gotta
middle
talk
of
to
the
the sea sisters.
The season. Oh,
Hey,
okay, hold
sisters,
on.
oh, sisters.
no, stop.
Okay, I vaguely remember that.
You know,
I think
we could
should
just
hire
wing it,
a couple people.
but then we have to pay them. Or we could say that we're gonna pay them, and when something tragic happens to the ship,
Uh-huh.
Are we having this
where
conversation in
was-
front of this lady?
of
I'm
course
talking
we
out of
would never
character,
do
so.
that.
She's like looking at her ledger with her pencil, like kind of end of it in her mouth, and looks up at you guys.
Can I look and see if I see Valor this time?
Man, make a perception
Around.
check.
I'm not the one that should be doing that, but you know.
Can I help her because I
Yeah,
love
please.
Valor?
You can make separate perception checks.
Thank you.
Do I have do I have advantage because we boned on the ship?
No.
Dang it.
Were your eyes closed or open? That's amazing. No. No,
Eyes
you.
closed.
Neither of you can, like, remotely look. In fact, you can't even see the Steelborn Cascade. Yeah, make a
Really
perception check.
I
Let's go.
get water.
Oh my god.
I'm looking in her bucket.
Yeah, I'm trying to like
No.
peek over the edge of the bucket. I can't reach the bottom.
Zuskell, same story. Like, you can't see around Kit's new huge bucket. Spruce Leaf, that was. You guys are starting off great tonight.
I don't
Yeah,
even know who
Spruce-
she is, so I'm not
You
gonna
can't
look
even
for
see
her.
her. Yeah.
Wait, did
Oh.
someone take the elven chain that I have, or do I still have it?
Someone took it.
I think I did.
What's
I
your
didn't
AC
do
right
it.
now, Kit?
14.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's. Well,
No, mine was 13 before.
I just didn't delete it from my inventory.
cool.
No, I've got it in my inventory. Yeah.
Okay, did anybody take Jalzaraz's items, by the way? I know you put them in the bag, I think, but he had magic items.
We put them all on his funeral boat.
All of them?
I have whatever.
Oh, we kept his magic stuff.
Oh, we kept the magic
stuff. I have whatever's
else.
needed for the rituals.
I also had
Because
potions and stuff on
all
there
the
that you
cooking
should.
stuff there.
Yeah,
we took all that stuff.
Okay.
We left him. We leave him his cooking stuff or no?
Yeah.
You put
'Cause
those
the
on the
Zuskell had
boat that
that.
was exploded. Yeah. They're in Davy Jones's locker right now. Okay, so what are you guys doing? The Willful Gaze. Sorry, the Willful Gaze is yours. It's a smaller ship. It's probably about half the size, lengthwise, of the Steelborn Cascade. It has 2 sails, a large one and then a small one in the front, and seems to be sturdy enough. It has some wear and tear. Doesn't have any like lifeboats or anything, but looks like a nice ship for a little excursion into the sea.
I'm gonna go back to the lady with the book.
Huh? Yes, may I help you?
How much to get people to work on ship?
That depends how long your journey will be, how many you require.
Hold on, and I'm gonna run back to everyone else. How long it take to get to ocean?
How long does it take to get to Baresoul Break?
You would know actually. Sea of Stars. It would probably with this ship.
I know by air.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Straight shot. I don't know. To get to the deepest point, maybe 8 to 10 hours.
3 days.
Yeah.
Okay,
3 days round trip.
I'm gonna run back to the lady.
Okay.
3 day, 2 people.
3 days, 2 people. When will you be leaving? This morning still?
Ow. Yeah.
Oh. Yes, I could see if I could muster someone, though the cost would be heightened due to the, expedition, but I can see what I can do. I wouldn't imagine more than 50 gold for both.
Okay.
You can just keep the ship where it is when we dive off.
While Tom's
go
turning
back.
around, I'm also gonna go get the ATV.
Okay. You
To
go. What, kid?
No,
you
just
say?
go to tie it to the Willful Gaze.
Okay. Yeah. You.
Have a lifeboat.
Sure. You go through the steps to hitch the ATV to the Willful Gaze. Your trusty steed is now on board.
Yes. Oh wait, did we leave our horse at the inn?
Why do we need a horse?
But did we leave him at the inn? Is he still there?
Probably.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, let's
Sorry,
get
my
that
memory-
crew and then set sail.
I'm going to whisper to Sea of Stars. Hey, Honk get people to work on boat, but they want a lot of money. So we gonna, talk to them, make sure they don't get so much money.
How about we pay them, but reappropriate the funds?
What that word mean?
Steal.
Okay, sound good. Then I'll wait for the crew.
Okay. So did you? Yes, Zuskell.
Yeah. So Sybil's gonna ask, are we going underwater for this?
Yup.
Or are... I
Do
didn't
you
realize.
still have that potion that I gave you?
The
That you made me buy from you before?
I don't have it
I can't remember if you used. Yeah, I can't remember if you used it on the boat
I
or not.
I think so.
I also
I
have
think we already used that.
Yeah,
I
I
do
think
have
she did
something
too.
that I can use to help you breathe.
You have
That's
what?
good.
So I didn't hear that.
I have something I can use to help you breathe.
Okay.
It's an
So
inhaler.
I
Thank
got that
you.
taken care of.
Thank
Mhm.
you. I really appreciate that.
How useful.
I don't like how that sounded, but okay.
You are an asset to the crew. I don't know how else that could have been taken.
All right. So, are you purchasing crew members?
2.
2 crew members. All right. The woman comes back in an hour and a half with 2 crew members. One is a stocky woman who introduces herself as Lizbeth. And there is a thin man, probably late 50s, with a nice, like, clean-cut gray beard, who introduces himself as Taryn.
What race are they?
Taryn is a half-elf. Lizbeth is an elf.
Stocky elf. I like it.
Yeah, she has... she's probably 6 feet tall with short hair that's tied up. She has like a bun in the back, but the rest of her hair
Nice.
still kind of goes down to her shoulders.
It's a good one.
She has no sleeves.
Nice.
Nice.
The woman says,
Yes, they've agreed to the price of 40 gold pieces total.
Nice.
Okay.
I'll give them. Because a platinum's 10, right?
"Yep,
I'll just give each of them 2 of those, I guess.
okay,
Is that how it's split up?
yep."
Ah, good move, Kit. Giving them
man
smaller
goes,
points so it's
"Oh."
easier to steal.
Yes, thank you. Hope I can be some help. Kind of shuffles on board with a little pack. He has an oar under one arm, which is not going to do anything on this boat. Yep. And the woman has a small pack over her shoulder. She just
She have
kind
an
of
oar?
no. She just grunts and walks past, pocketing the 2 platinum.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Alright, let's get going. It'll take us most of the day to get out there. We might have to do a night dive. Or not. Or we can just do it tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Nighttime seems very scary.
Bad idea.
I was reading the room when I said that, and it wasn't looking good.
I mean, I'm cool with it. Sounds like fun to me.
Well, we
I'm
have
down.
a lantern. We have a guy with a magic lantern.
We have a guy with
Yeah,
a
right.
magic lantern.
Going underwater.
The
He's
skill
the one
already
that
doesn't
doesn't
like the
read, right?
water.
He's working
Okay.
underwater. It's a magic lantern.
So wait,
Oh, we
did we
should've
decide
gotten
how
some
we're all
candles
gonna
of the
breathe? Can we
Yes,
breathe
the guy with the
underwater?
magic lantern can make us
Okay.
breathe.
Mm-hmm.
We should have gotten some candles of the deep. If
Do we
they
want to
exist.
retcon and...
Yeah, they exist.
They're expensive though. They're like 50 a piece.
Oh, wow.
They are expensive.
I don't really want to get that if we're only going to use it once.
Yeah. All right. To the Baresoul Break.
Huzzah!
All right.
Dun, 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 dun.
So you guys saddle up onto the ship, so to speak. There are no saddles. There are 3 rooms. There's just the main deck and then a lower deck. There are 3 rooms down there and then a general holding area. It's pretty much left bare. There are some supplies there, like some food, some rope, hardtack, nets, like a few cannonballs and a couple rudimentary black powder cannons. Otherwise, it's pretty much bare, so it is yours.
Kit, not Kit. Zuskell is going to use this time to try and create a healing potion.
Okay.
I'm gonna claim a room.
I'm gonna get the ship ready to sail.
All right. Do you know how? Oh yeah,
I'm
sure.
gonna wing it and act like it's the same as an airship.
Once I put my stuff down,
Pretty
I will
close.
also help because I'm proficient in water vehicles.
You are. Honk, make a... I don't know. Make a No, hold on. Sea of Stars, make a...
Air vehicles.
Yeah, do you have that proficiency?
I'm proficient in vehicles air.
Okay, so I would say that would give you disadvantage, but advantage from Honk, so straight roll. Air vehicles.
Hey, look at
What can I say? I'm
Yeah.
a good sailor.
Yeah, you guys pull the lines, get the sails ready, and weigh anchor. Stow anchor? I don't fucking know.
I go to prime the engine or whatever they use to fly, and Honk's like, "What are you doing?"
I don't
You're
look
like-
right.
You're like turning the wheel, trying to rev the engine, yeah. And then you guys just start spinning in a circle.
No, don't do that. No, not good.
What do you mean?
Oh,
This is an
I have to lift
essential part
anchor
of.
up first. No, anchor over there.
You have a
Sorry.
you
We
have
don't
a
usually have
pulley.
anchors in the
They
sky.
just- yeah. This is true. Okay. Yeah. Zuskell, you're trying to craft a potion. So make an alchemist kit check.
Come on, just wait.
Let me see.
Oh, the
good.
DC was 12, so
Nice.
Hey.
Healing
Awesome.
potion.
You make a healing potion and you expend, let's see, what is the
30?
cost of a healing potion?
30
30?
pieces.
Okay,
I
with
have
that
38.
roll. Okay, with that roll you spend 26, so you keep 4.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Nice.
You spend the better part of an hour, I think, right, crafting that, and you guys hear bubbling on the deck as Honk is shouting at Sea of Stars, who's like trying to crank a pulley, and the sail is now sideways entirely.
Oh,
And
this
yes,
is
you can-
nothing like the air.
With one healing potion.
Nice.
Awesome. And you guys head out. Oh, my dog wants out.
Where's he gonna go? We're around the ocean.
No! That's not what I meant.
You just let her jump in the ocean.
Oh, that's it. It's over.
She's gone.
Rip
She's in the
dog.
ocean. Yeah.
Instead.
Whoosh. Okay. So, you guys cast off, yes?
Yep.
It is about noon to 1 o'clock, Kit, when you guys set out from the dock. So, you have your heading, you have a map, you know that you are going northeast. Let me put you on the Fencian Isles map.
Baresoul Break. Baresoul Break.
So, here's
Baresoul
your
Break.
ship icon. Yeah.
Baresoul
You are heading
Break.
towards Baresoul Break.
Baresoul Break.
Stop saying that. Okay. The seas are relatively calm. You do see out in the distance to the far east and south the blockade still encircling the Isles. You don't see many boats out. There are a few fishing vessels pretty close to the to Volenia, but otherwise basically devoid of ships within the Isles themselves. So the day is yours. You know that you'll make it there about 3 or 4 a.m.
$4 a.m. Maybe we won't go on a night dive. That's pretty late.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Away.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? It's pretty
I am
easy.
Helping
Terran
the crew
is
out.
okay. Terran is keeping an eye on the. Actually, he is steering for the most part, unless somebody takes his job. And Lisbeth is working on the lines to keep sure the sails are pointed the right direction, at the right mastitude. I don't know.
What?
Height. I don't know.
Mastitude. If
We
that's
haven't
not,
played-
I don't think that's what it's called, but that's what it should be called.
Yeah, we haven't played Sea of Thieves in a while, so yeah. What are you guys doing as you are sailing? Caldrath is looking out over the figurehead towards your heading. What'd you say?
I'll just help out Lisbeth.
Okay.
Just pull on some ropes and.
Sure. She grunts in appreciation.
I'm going to ascend the mast with the aid of my lifeline.
Ah, the dog is back. Oh, okay.
Kind of like
Yeah, you do.
throw it up and then
Mhm.
scurry up it and then unhook it, hook it to the mast at the top and peer out
Yeah, you do. Make
on
a
the
perception
horizon. What?
check. Perception check.
Bum.
Yeah, this is kind of bringing you back, Sea of Stars. It's been a while since you've been on
We're a little close to the ground
ship.
though.
That's true. A little too close to the water and ground, yeah. But being on some kind of vessel does bring you back a little bit. You look... Although, I don't know. How many times has he been on an actual, like, ship? Probably
Like a
enough
boat
time.
ship?
Yeah, like a boat.
Not often, really.
Yeah,
Spent
okay.
more time in the air.
So, it takes a while to get used to having sea legs instead of air legs. But you look out in the
Air
distance.
legs are much different.
Yeah. Look out in the distance. Trying to see if there's anything... Looking for anything in particular? Just looking. You see several airships in the blockade circling around. Several consortium ships and a few armada ships. There is some fire between them, but there don't seem to be any casualties happening.
That's because we know that it's fake.
Oh, shit!
You can't fool us, consortium.
What else you guys doing?
I'm going to message you something.
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh,
Alright then, keep your secrets.
Huh. I don't... Hold on. Now I need to ask. Nothing visible, I'll say.
Okay.
Oh, great.
That can be a question for later, but yeah, nothing visible
what?
that you recognize.
I gotta give a big thonk to this. What? Like what?
Hold on, like not natural, like
Oh.
tattoos or such. Anyway, we're alienating the people who aren't being PM'd right now. Yeah, you guys are sailing. Spruce Leaf, what are you doing?
I'm just letting Mikhail fly around, stretch his wings.
Watching him stretch his wings. Kit?
Gizmo's just kind of watching Mikhail fly around, just like sitting on the bucket, and she's just kind of like tinker with some stuff because people keep asking for vague items instead of money for payment. So she's gonna try to just make something nice.
Okay, sure. Hold on, I'm looking for something real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, make a Tinker's Tools check.
Nice.
Yeah, you... it takes a while. You make a scale replica of the bucket. Without
Okay.
without pilot. It is just the mech. No Jaeger pilot, but yeah.
Okay.
Damn it, I lost a token. That's annoying. Anyway, yes, and Zuskell.
She's just chilling above deck, just trying to stay in like the center of the ship and not like
Okay,
go
sure.
near the edges.
Yeah, being at sea sets her on edge. I mean, it's been months since that river incident, but it's still
Well, there have
scars
been
her
other
every time she
incidents
gets.
since then.
Oh yeah, no, it just keeps getting worse.
Oh, God.
Staying away from the water, yes, especially after the last big incident of the aboleth, that the aberrant creature that crawled onto the deck and attacked you and your friends and pulled Jalzaraz under the water.
And
Good
he tried
times.
to drown Zuskell, too.
Oh, Zuskell, yeah, that's right. Good times were had. Great memories at sea. Anyway, yes, the day progresses relatively uneventfully, and it crests into evening time. The night is calm as well. Do you guys rest?
Yup.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Are we taking watches?
Probably should.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kit, you know that when you guys go to bed, it'll still be probably another 6 hours before you get to the center of the Baresoul Break.
Okay.
Yes, Ronan, my answer from before stands.
Okay.
Kit'll take last watch
Last watch.
just to kind of tell whoever's steering to stop when we reach the deepest part.
Okay, sure. I found it. Never mind. Okay, make a perception check, those of you who are taking watches.
Oh bad. Oh bad. It's not bad.
Where are you? Yeah, okay. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yes, relatively uneventful. The sea is peaceful and calm this evening. Your travel is unimpeded. At one point you see some, nocturnal porpoises swimming alongside the ship.
Nice.
Zuskell, while you're awake, Kaldrath is seen walking around, looking at a book at one point in like in his hand. He's just walking around, kind of reading it. Yes.
Can I tell what the book is?
Make a perception check.
Where did he get the book?
Toss glove.
Feathered leather.
Yeah.
Perception?
Yep.
Natural 20.
Hey.
There you go.
Wow.
You don't recognize it, nor what language do you speak?
G speaks.
Okay, so you do not recognize the script that's on the cover. Just a few words are on it. But just how it is generally laid out, it looks like it could be a weathered spell book, similar to the one that you have, but aged and aged for centuries and perverted by necromantic magic.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hentai novel.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Perverted. All right. So, are you doing anything, Zuskell? You don't have to. I'm just wondering.
Not on her watch, or if I don't think she's taking a watch.
Okay, cool. Then the night passes, and whoever's taking last watch notes that. Oh yeah, Sea of Stars. You note that it seems to be.
I thought Kit was taking last watch.
Yeah.
Kit taking the last watch. Kit, you know that based off of the map and how far you've traveled, you figure you're most likely around the deepest point of the Baresoul Break. The boat continues sailing.
I thought Kit was gonna tell them to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, did you? I missed
when
that
we
part.
reached the deepest point,
Okay,
that's why she
okay.
wanted less long.
Okay. Yeah, you guys, the boat stops moving and eventually, are you waking everybody up or letting them sleep?
I mean, I'll tell them to stop and then let everybody finish
Okay.
their rest. And
Sure.
then...
Yeah. So about an hour later, people start waking up, getting onto deck, having some light breakfasts. You see the sea below is, you can see through it for maybe 100 feet, but below that, there you cannot see much. You see what appear to be two opposing rocks, maybe 200 feet apart, down in the sea below, but everything below that is obscured in just the sea.
We should tie cannonballs to our feet so we sink faster, so we don't have to swim down.
Or
We
we
have
could not do
cannons?
that.
Does this ship
How
have
long can
cannons?
we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kay?
Yeah, he said there was cannons.
Okay.
How long does this? Like, how long will we be able to breathe underwater with?
8 hours.
Yeah.
I think.
okay.
Is it 8 or 24?
I think I should have read it.
Oh, nice.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
It's 8 or 24. I can't remember which.
24.
Let's check.
20.
Nice.
Damn.
Shit!
We win.
Hold on, I gotta change some things. Just kidding.
He's really trying to TPK us, guys.
The
Oh, yeah.
duration is
Yeah.
24 hours, yeah.
Cool.
Um,
Okay. So yeah, at this point, Terran walks up onto the deck and goes, "Well, we're here. Now what are we doing?" He has
We're
his
going to
oar
jump
over his
off.
shoulder.
You
All
stay
of
on
us?
boat. No, you stay on boat.
Are you sure? I got my oar.
What does your do?
I can do some real damage with it.
Like what?
Watch this. What's your AC, Austin?
16.
Natural 20. Hold on.
Oh,
That was a 1? That was a 1. So he does 4 damage to you. 4 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, man! Wow!
Yeah.
Hey, how many creatures can your spell target?
Is it like 6?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Shit! Hold on.
10.
Well,
Up to 10 willing creatures.
Hold on.
so I think we have a new member of our crew. This guy's kind of a badass.
Okay. Are you sure? You want me?
It's gonna be
No.
dangerous. Are you in?
Probably should stay on boat. Stay with Lisbeth.
Do you have any family at home? Anybody that'll miss you?
Nope. Just me.
Perfect.
Okay. I don't care.
This is him, by the way.
God, let me see.
Oh no.
Yes! Yes! I love him.
He puts his
He's
hat
going
on.
with us.
Alright.
You're gonna lose that hat in the water.
Yeah, maybe. And pulls a little string out
I love
and
this guy.
ties it real tight. Alright.
Oh,
Takes
God,
his-
I'm approving this.
Takes his bottom dentures out, puts it in a little sack.
no.
Alright, let's go.
All right, Elizabeth, can you keep the ship
Yeah,
here while we
Lisbeth, can you
dive?
stay alone? Okay.
Cool.
That means
Alright.
yes. Honk, speak, grunt.
So let's tie cannonballs to our feet.
No,
Jump
thank
off.
you.
Why not?
Oh.
Honk has swim speed equal to walk speed because of
Do
jacket.
you know how long it's going to take us to get to the bottom of this thing just by swimming down?
Won't take Honk long because Honk have swim speed equal to walk speed.
I don't know what that means. But
Honk
I'm gonna
swims
tie
50
cannonballs
feet.
to my feet.
Zuskell's
swim
just gonna
real
hop
fast.
on Honk's shoulder and just hold on to him as he swims.
Oh, Kit would
Okay.
sink really fast too. Oh, unless
I'm
you get
not
out
bringing
of
the bucket.
Yeah, she doesn't need the bucket. We're
The
underwater.
bucket would
Well,
the bucket
I'm
would
gonna
float.
go get 2
Yeah.
cannonballs, and I'm gonna tie 1 cannonball to each boot.
Okay, you do. It weighs you. Each one's probably about 15 pounds. Sure.
Cool. So I clomp around on the deck.
Boom, boom, boom.
All right, I'm ready.
Are we all ready?
Yup.
I'm gonna leave Gizmo on the boat for right now, and if the boat moves, like, if it like starts going way too far away, then he's gonna come back to me, just to let me know if the boat's not there. If that works, I don't know if that works.
You mean if it move?
Like if
No,
like
it cannot move. It cannot disappear of its own accord. You have to make Gizmo disappear.
no,
So you
no,
could be
what?
seeing through his eyes.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh, okay. Then yeah,
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
leave
leave
him on.
him on the boat.
Oh,
to, like,
oh, sure,
watch
sure, sure.
the boat.
Oh, Phoebe, why did you pee? Hold on. We're taking a break. There was an accident.
Oh no.
Oh, did you pee on the floor?
No? Yes.
No, he just said, Phoebe, did you pee for no reason?
That explains why she wanted to leave. Okay, yes.
Oh.
Let's take a quick 5.
We're
I have a
about to
common
kill
or
this
stat
man.
block if you want it.
No,
Have a
it's
dog.
fine. I know what his stats are.
I have a dog. A dog's better.
Puppy.
I have a Pop-Tart. Can you eat the dog?
No!
Exactly,
butter
so the
crackers.
Pop-Tart's better.
I have peanut butter crackers
Debatable.
that he really wants.
Well, you could eat the
I have-
dog.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No.
true, you could eat the dog.
I'm not going to eat the dog.
I mean, that dog's eating in socks, so you might as well, you know?
Not this one. That's that one. This one's the good boy.
I mean, that
That other
shouldn't stop
dog's
you
gonna
from
get a
eating him.
complex. That other
What?
dog's gonna turn into the villain of your apartment.
Okay.
No, he's fine. He's
have
just been
all
there
of his
because he's
stats.
A little rough.
All right.
It's
Terrifying.
like Goob from Meet the Robinsons.
Yeah.
Finally, a
true.
reference I understand. That movie's incredible. One of my favorites.
Never
It's
watched
been a
the
long
whole
time
thing.
since I've seen that.
Shannon, watch it. It's so good.
You've
Yeah.
never seen that?
I watched parts of it.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
What I've seen was good.
I have a big head and little arms.
Holy shit. Okay. I love Taryn. Don't let him die.
Well, you know.
Is this a character you just created off the top of your head?
Yeah, oh yeah.
We weren't supposed to have crew.
True.
Alright. I'll put him in all of your journals so you can see him when he dies.
Yay.
Nice.
Alright. So,
Look at him. He's going in the corner of my screen the entire session.
Ow!
alright. So,
Ow!
you guys are... Oh, puppy! You guys are staring over the edge. What do you do?
Jump!
Well, I wait until he casts water breathing.
Yeah,
on
I
it.
had better. Yeah.
That too, yes.
Yeah, I cast it on everyone who's coming with.
Then I
Okay.
jump with the spell.
Alright.
I jump with my cannonballs.
I jump in.
Okay. Kip
Star's got
jumps.
some massive balls.
He does. Connected to his ankle. So, you all hit the cool water. And there's bubbling all around you as you begin to swim downward to submerge. That first breath is the most terrifying. Spruce Leaf, since you can breathe underwater, you are familiar with this feeling. But for the rest of you, breathing underwater for the first time, you have to like force your lungs to take in that air. That was scary. You for a second you try holding your breath for as long as you can, and just afraid like, oh shit, what if it didn't work? And then finally, when your lungs can't take it any longer, you breathe in and you are still alive. So
that's what scuba diving's like.
Mm-hmm.
Scary stuff.
Yeah, that seems terrifying.
It's the exact same sensation where you're like, I'm gonna drown, and then you take a breath and you don't.
So yes, that exact feeling as you are sinking down. Sea of Stars, you are sinking far more quickly than the other 5, especially without air in your lungs. You are descending really quickly.
I wave as I sink.
I'll say that you're moving probably like 60 feet around down.
Oh, I can do that.
Without, yeah, you can't if you're like. Okay,
with dashing.
I'm in.
Make an athletics check, Honk, since you have Zuskell on your back. It's a low DC. Yeah, okay, you're fine. You're able to keep pace with him. And then as you are sinking, the 2 stones that you saw beneath you, as you get more clarity on them and the light continues to shine brighter in the morning sky, I don't know. You see that these 2 rocks expand into large statues, impossibly large, like 2 of the brilliant cascades stacked end to end, just huge. I mean, Steelborn Cascades. Brilliant Cascade is something else that I named like years ago. Anyway, yes, you sink down. You're about level with their heads, and that's when you, Spruce Leaf, you see movement in the distance.
Is it a kraken? I look to see if it's a kraken.
Perception check.
Yeah,
No.
let me perceive.
No!
Honk, it could totally be a kraken.
Yes!
Spruce Leaf, doesn't look like a kraken.
Dang it.
It looks like a pot of fish.
Oh,
wow.
Swimming around one side of one of the statues. That is when there's a rush from beneath you, and you see several forms that are like amphibious-looking creatures that most of you recognize. Aquatic beings carrying tridents swimming up from the depths towards you.
Eden!
Eden! She's here!
Kraken. It's a kraken.
Everyone! Don't roll initiative. Don't roll initiative!
Oh
Wait,
my
hold on.
God.
I didn't put you guys on here yet.
Are they mad at us?
This is a cool map. I like it already.
Me
I know.
Oh, we're so tiny. Oh, this is
Oh, boy.
awesome. This is
Yeah.
so cool.
Wait,
These
aren't I
statues
just
are
sinking
huge.
faster than everyone else?
Yeah! So, in fact, you are... I'll say that... So, the heads will be 0. And then... Or, I'll say, like, shoulders are 0. And then I'll put red numbers around you if you're below. So, I'll
Oh,
put...
I can do this.
Yeah, I was gonna put 6 below for you. Since you are 1 full round of sinking below. The rest of you guys are probably still at shoulder length. Oh, it's Zuskell, you're with Honk.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Hey.
Who'd I miss?
You missed Terran.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right. I'm here!
Oh good.
Carrying his oar. Oh! Let's get these bastards! As several marrow come out of the dark depths below. Yeah, roll initiative.
Can we talk underwater? Or is that not?
Oh,
No.
so bad.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know,
It might
actually.
be harder to
Well,
hear.
would we be able to
probably.
hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh god, that was awful.
I don't know, actually. Austin, can you do a look for me?
Yeah.
Cool. Bye, I love you. I was talking to my sister.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Let's see. Terran is going to...
Did he get that?
I'm coming!
Rush?
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to hear Jeremy Crawford or the voice of logic?
Crawford.
No rule prohibits verbal components from working underwater. Keep in mind that if you're talking, you're not holding your breath. That's
Okay,
all.
so
We don't
yeah.
need to hold our breath.
Yeah, you don't need to. So I'd say you're fine. I'll say after like 120 feet, your voice is garbled enough that you can't hear it. Okay, so we are... Oh, well. Initiative for the Marrow is 16. Alright. Let's do Descending and Sea of Stars. You see... Oh, also, point of order. Ranged attacks that are not magical are at disadvantage underwater. Or, wait, no, they're not. I'm sorry. It's disadvantage within the first bound of them, and you can't shoot after that.
Wait, what?
What?
So if you have a bow or a net that's like 2060, yeah. If you have like a javelin that's 2060, so like above ground or on ground, 20 feet you can fire it without disadvantage. Up to 60 feet you can fire with disadvantage, but underwater, up to 20 feet is disadvantage. After that, you will miss.
So it just moves the increment.
Yes, it moves it back.
You spell, so you're fine, Tara. Don't worry.
Yeah, spells don't matter.
Oh my, there's a lot of marrow here, and I'm sinking fast.
Does that include spells or?
No, he said spells are fine.
No.
Okay,
no,
so
spells
I'm
are
good.
fine. Yeah. Okay. So,
We gotta
yes.
end this quick before I hit the bottom here.
I'll say Terran is... Hi. Terran is old and feeble, so he's sinking much slower than you guys are. And he has a wooden oar.
Aaron!
I'm coming! Alright. So, Sea of Stars, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to call upon the dark powers that make my eyes glow green with wisps of magic energy come off them to extract some of my life force into the gun that I pull out.
Oh, what?
Your eyes glow green. The barrel of your gun smoking green already.
Yeah.
Doggo.
And I take damage. I lose a number of hit points
Crimson
equal to
Rain.
one roll of my Hemocraft die,
Oh, Hemocraft, yeah.
which is
Alright.
a 5, so I lose 5 HP.
Mm-hmm.
And then I aim my gun at the marrow closest to my boy, Terran. This one right here.
Okay, yeah.
And I just start banging them.
Where's...
Oh, I mean,
Whoa.
I just start shooting at
I need
him.
to get my calculator up for some Pythagorean theorem.
No, don't do the Pythagorean theorem.
No, I'm just gonna wing it because my calculator's dead. My TI-89. Anyway.
Oh, wait, actually, I am too far away to hit him. I'm 10 feet too far away.
That would be, yeah.
Because that's
Sure.
my gun has a 30-90 range. So I can only
Yeah.
go 30.
Yeah, that is slightly too far away.
So this guy here instead.
Aim up at him.
Yeah, and then I shoot at him from
Do it.
below.
Do it.
Bow, with Dirge, my revolver.
Oh! Holy shit, those hit.
And I like to imagine that when I use my Crimson Right on this gun, there's like the faint tolling of bells in the distance. And
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
magical effect.
Yeah.
So
Totally.
I hit it for 19 damage.
Hell
and
yeah.
I called upon the Right of the Storm.
Holy
So it
shit.
is crackling electricity.
This is so cool. I purposefully didn't read your sheet so I would be amazed when you started doing stuff.
Yeah.
2 extra lightning damage.
Yep.
Awesome.
No, 5 extra, because it's for each hit.
Oh, I see. Is it double barrel or is it a single shot? Is it?
It's
It's
like
a
a
revolver?
revolving
It's a pepper
chamber.
box? Yeah, it's a pepper box?
It's not a
Okay.
pepper box where each one has a barrel. It's like a chamber with one barrel.
Oh, gotcha.
So like
okay.
the
Yeah, yeah,
bullets
yeah.
inside the chamber glow green. So
Gotcha.
they're like ghostly, transparent
Yeah.
bullets.
As you fire each one of these, there are wisps of this ghostly green energy through the water that kind of stay hovering there for a moment before dissipating. Impact with its creature, and you see like sparks fly through its body. It goes.
I shoot both of the bullets so fast that they're like right next to each other, and they're like spinning like helix style.
Hell yeah!
Through the water. And then I unhook my lifeline and just spin it around me, so it's like floating in the water.
Yeah. Okay.
Next to me.
Oh my gosh! Somebody make fan art of that.
Did you hit this one right here?
Yeah.
No, I hit this. Yeah, I hit this one.
Yep. Okay, this one is going to swim down towards you, Mr. Star.
You can
after
try.
you just shot it. All right, multi-attack.
Oh no! Wait, not like that.
It is going to attempt to bite at you.
You can try. Oh wait, he did. No, you missed.
Oh shit!
I'm
And
sinking
then-
too fast for you to. Oh, and at the end of my turn, do I sink more?
I'll say
Is
that
at the
sinking
beginning of my
was.
turn.
Yeah,
Or-
I'll say it was at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
Gradually, as your turn was happening, you sank to
Yeah.
that low. So then he's going to harpoon you.
All right.
Missing. You dodge out of the way.
Yeah.
The
I'm
lightning
just
still
twisting
shocking it on
around
the
in
side.
the water.
All right. Let's see. This one is going to swim up and swim down and stab at Zuskell on Hawk's shoulders.
No.
Oh no.
Jezrez isn't here to protect you.
And
Yeah, I know
then bite at you.
Ouch.
Yeah, both of those. She doesn't even have major or anything right now.
You see Zuskell's like black Icarish blood for the first time
Ew.
Oh.
bleeding out of her.
Ugh.
Ew. Ew.
Gross.
Okay, let's see. This one up here is going to do the same.
No.
Let's see. Harpoon.
Yep. Wait.
Ooh,
wait,
13.
Wait. I don't let them.
Who took the elven chain?
Kit, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's her AC is 13, so it just hits.
Oof.
Oh.
Ouch.
no.
The skill dies part 2, baby.
Oh my gosh.
This time with more undeath.
Y'all got any more of them liches?
Ah,
All right.
Is the skull conscious?
This one is
No.
going to swim over towards Terran
No!
and is going to throw its harpoon up at him.
How
with di-
dare you!
At disadvantage. Missing. He goes, "Ah! Can't get me that easily. And he grabs the harpoon out of the water. Now he's dual wielding.
Yes!
And then this marrow is going to swim towards Kit.
Don't.
And claw bite.
Ow,
Oh,
ow.
that's 23 and an 18.
Ow.
For 16.
Ow.
Oh my, that's a dog. Okay, those are the marrow's turns. Zuskell, you are hurting.
okay.
All of the 7.
Yeah, I would say so. You know, I keep forgetting that she has that wand stuff that she could have done. Everyone's separated, so fireball's not good anymore. She's going to use her sorcery points to do, I guess, quicken spell, so she can do mage armor on herself.
Okay.
Bring her up to 16 AC.
Twirl your wand through the air, and this eldritch green armor like appears on you for a second and then fades.
She's then going to can I see if are they wearing metal or anything?
They are not wearing metal. They're wearing like fish scale armor, sort of. That you assume was scavenged off of larger creatures.
Okay.
Equivalent to hide armor.
Alright, I'm going to do... Actually, would I be able to... Because I did quicken... Well, no. Well, maybe. Can I disengage because I did the quicken spell thing?
Does quick
Yeah.
spell make it a bonus action?
Yeah. So yeah, you can
Yeah.
disengage.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. And...
Swim 30 feet.
Yeah. Out there everywhere. Right there. And that's
Okay.
that's my turn.
Okay. Oh yeah. Also, speed is halved. Sorry, speed is halved underwater. Forgot about
Okay.
that. Unless you're
Okay.
Honk.
Or me.
Oh, you have a swim speed.
It says you gain a swimming speed equal to your walking
Yep.
speed.
Awesome. Okay. So
Nice.
Honk and Spruce Leaf.
Oh, what is my walking speed? What is my speed? 25. Oh. Okay.
Okay, so you can move 15
So is it
feet.
rounded down or?
I'll say 50. I'll be nice. You can move 15.
Okay, thank you. Is that diagonal or am I just going by squares?
I mean, it's whatever. Sure. If it says 10 feet, or if it says 15 feet, then it's 15 feet.
Okay, so I can go. I can still go where I was.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna do that.
Nice. Okay. Kit Graham.
Okay,
Great.
so shooting point blank gives disadvantage, right? Like,
Huh.
Unless you have a feat.
Unless you have a feat.
I
Yeah,
don't.
unless you have...
I
No,
don't
that's
think I
not
do.
sharpshooter, I don't think. No, I don't think you do. So it would be disadvantage, correct?
Okay, well then I'm just gonna punch this guy in front of me.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, do that.
Boom!
And then I'm also
4
gonna
bludgeoning
do
damage.
the 2d8 of,
Expend 1 charge.
yeah.
Alright.
Uh,
This impacts with him, and the ice crackles around its form. He goes... Ooh! 19
That's
damage.
a good one.
That
Wow.
was good.
That's a lot of damage.
Awesome.
That's a lot of damage.
Anything? Oh, you have a second attack, too.
I do.
That's a lot of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts!
That's a lot of nuts.
I got your obscure reference. Don't worry. 6
Thank
damage,
you.
nice. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
And
I haven't seen that movie before.
Yeah, I mean,
that is all she does.
Alright. Honk.
All right, I'm gonna whip this bad boy in front of
Okay.
me. Once, twice.
First
There
one
we
misses.
go. That's better. That's better.
9
Try.
damage. Nice.
And I'm going to spend a moxie point, and I will use the old 1-2 and do 2 unarmed strikes as a
Yep.
bonus.
Go for it.
1, 2.
First one hits. You whip and then uppercut, dealing 6 more damage. To this creature, it snarls at you. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Spruce Leaf.
I'm gonna swim over here and use 2 Eldritch Blasts on this one.
Where were you? Were you right here?
I was right here.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
2 Eldritch Blasts. Yeah, second one hits.
Okay. How?
For 5 force damage.
Nice.
Shooting out of your lantern at this creature point blank.
And that's all I can do.
go get him, Taryn.
1 second. I have to help Tara.
Won't let me open it.
There you go. Can you see it now?
No.
What? Is it small on your page? Is it minimized somewhere?
No. Because I opened it as a separate screen, and then I exited it. And now it's not letting me reopen it. Let me just, like, rejoin. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sometimes it does it to me. Refresh.
Sorry.
Okay. Terran is going to swim down towards this creature.
Yeah,
Actually, no. He's gonna stay up, but he's gonna take the harpoon and chuck it back at him. He's going, which at disadvantage is, that was a natural 2. That's a natural 4. It just like skirts off. It like hits a bad current and goes haywire. And he goes,
Go get him, champ!
I'll get you yet! And descends 10 feet. Alright, Sea of Stars.
I'm gonna grab my little lifeline thing, and I'm going to, like, whip it forward and throw it at the guy. I'm gonna try to do the shove
Oh shit.
attack.
Hell
because
yeah.
I have Whip Master, which allows me to use my whip as an elongated appendage to perform actions that don't require fine motor skills.
Oh my gosh, you can use it as an elongated appendage.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I think Honk has that feat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to shove him away from me.
Yeah, sure.
He has
Yeah.
to make an athletics check. and
Now I'm all flustered. He is not pushed away as you try.
And
he
then
kinda
I
like-
pull out my gun and shoot him in the face. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, get away from me, you fool!
Dang, nice damage.
12 damage.
Awesome. Yeah.
And then as a bonus action, I come back around with my whip.
Holy shit! What
Wait,
is this guy?
Is it disadvantage if it's a,
No.
Okay, so that's a 10.
Misses, unfortunately.
How hurt is this guy?
Pretty hurt. He's bleeding a lot.
Which one? Sorry.
The one in front of... See, yeah.
I am very lucky. So,
Oh shit, you are.
that's 8 plus 7. That's 15.
Hits.
Alright. I'm just gonna roll the damage off of that one for 7
Use a
slush.
point of luck. Yes, this creature dies.
And then I absorb its power from my profane bond with my patron.
What are you?
What the hell?
I regain 3
What
HP.
are you?
That's some Pact of the Fiend shit right there.
Close, undying.
Oh, that's right, Undying Patron. Holy shit, I can't even like deal with that for a second. In your head, Sea of Stars, you hear a boon for you, mon ami.
I don't need anything from you. I can do it myself.
All right, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah. Y'all were used to poorly optimized Jazzleraz. You haven't seen me at my most munchkin.
It's weird to see things happening on your turn. All right, Honk.
Honestly, yeah, that's what's throwing me the most.
Jazzleraz was practically a joke character optimization-wise.
That's true. I think you even said that to me as you were creating him. So, one harpoon, Honk.
Oh, okay, that hits.
Damn it.
Ooh.
That was 2 ones. Damn it.
It's not bad.
Alright.
I'll take it.
And then 2 bites.
Oh,
Oh shit. That's a little better. And
For that one,
Yep.
the crit, I'm going to use cross counter.
Yo.
I can block the attack and spend 2 moxie points to reduce the damage.
Do it.
So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. You
Cool.
as it reaches its maw towards you, you just like punt. You can make an attack, right?
I can make an attack. I think it's an unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Or pugilist weapon, so I'll use the whip.
Nice.
Char.
Yeah, you strike at him as you like grab his mouth and hold it shut and then whip his torso.
And
yeah,
as a reaction,
What?
I cast Exacerbate.
Nice.
What the hell is that?
I curse the wound, causing it to bleed out. Make a
What?
con save.
That's incredible.
What is this? 13?
No, okay, you succeed.
Ah.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Okay, so are you making an 7? And does it deal no damage, Austin?
It deals nothing happens.
Okay. However, that's cool.
That would be very OP if it could do something on a fail.
On a reaction, yeah. All right, yeah. Honk, grab its mouth, whip it. Over your shoulder, you hear muttering as this greenish energy collects in Sea of Stars. Do you have a focus, or do you?
It's my gun.
Oh, it is. That's right.
So
Yeah.
I like shoot I shoot a different type of magic bullet at him.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, missing. Or it hits him, but then he resists.
The
Okay.
muttering
let's
of
see.
the verbal components turns into cursing.
Gotcha. This Marrow is going to swim up and attack Spruce Leaf.
No.
14-10.
Both of those miss.
Nice. Okay. Kit, same deal for you.
Ow, no.
17 misses?
No, it said no to the second one.
Oh, ow, and then no. Okay.
Yeah.
For 11 damage. Holy shit. And this Marrow is going to swim upwards and make it, because they have a swim speed of 40 feet, make it to Terran and bite at him.
No!
Oh!
Oh
and
no!
claw at him.
No!
Both hitting.
No! Karen!
He's hanging on, but he's bleeding a lot.
He's still alive!
He's looking real rough. Okay, those are all the Mara's turns. Zuskell. You guys see now the water around these statues is like kind of swirling a little bit. Like these statues being present in the ocean, it's themselves like disrupt the current so much to create almost a whirlpool effect.
I have a question. Would I be able to use Twinned Spell for, no, I have my eyes open.
Blood Bridge?
Yes.
Does he use an attack roll?
No.
No.
I think that's the stipulation for Twin.
I think
Is that it has to use a ranged spell attack, or a spell attack, right?
I don't know, because you can twin like invisibility and stuff.
Okay.
Can't
It
you?
says when you cast a
think so.
spell that targets only one creature and doesn't have a range of self, you can spend
Oh,
a number
okay.
of sorcery points equal to that spell level
So
to target a second. So one sorcery point. Okay.
Who are you
so
casting
I-
it on?
Sorry, I have a lot of screens open right now. I want, if she's doing twin spell, I want her to move forward and then cast it on him.
Okay, and for Kit? Or for you?
Is Kit really down? Is Kit not looking good?
Kit's about half. She's been beat a
Yeah.
little bit, but she's not on death's door yet.
Okay. I think for the first one, I want to use it on myself because
Okay.
I am like 10th.
Yeah,
Or
no,
is
you
it-
do-
It's a con save.
You do you first.
Let me go ahead and just.
Yep, con save. 15.
Mine is.
Your wand got a +1. I know, and I think I added it.
Yeah, I have for 15. I have 15.
It's
on-
15.
That just makes it.
Okay,
And that's
yep,
with
that makes
plus
it.
1.
spell is half as effective. Okay, so go ahead and make a roll for that one. And then which other one are you casting it on?
I want to cast it on this guy.
Okay. Con save for that one fails, so
Awesome.
1d6 plus 7 twice.
So that's the first one that got halved.
Okay. Half to 6.
Then
That's pretty good.
9.
And then 9. And who's that second one for?
I'll go ahead and give that 9 to Kit.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Now your turn.
Yes.
Cool.
But
Kit.
she's going to move back.
Okie doke.
She's gonna punch this guy in front of her again.
Boom!
Nope.
Missing on
okay.
the first one.
That's fine. Well, she'll do it again.
That one hits.
And do that, and then do the thing again. She'll use another charge.
Damn, yeah.
Shit.
What are you eating? For, let's see, 10 damage? Alright, he's still hanging on. Just barely. As icicles crackle once more, they had just dissipated from his form. But, now there are more. That your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Honk?
All right, this one right in front of me is getting a good old whipping.
Hell yeah.
Cha. 1,
Hits.
2.
Miss.
Ah! Okay, so
Incoming.
12 damage.
12 damage. On which one? This one? Yep, okay.
Is it still? It's still up.
Yep.
All right, I'll get a punch in the face.
Hit.
Ah.
9 damage. Nice. Are you counting your points for Scarlet
Yes,
Scourge?
I do. Oh yes, I am.
Okay, cool.
I am going to. How hurts is looking? It's looking pretty hurt.
Third health.
Never mind then. Oh, wait, that's it.
Okie doke. Spruce Leaf.
All right. Let's see. Take a look here. I'm gonna go ahead and use Eldritch Blast again on same as before.
Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast. Boom, boom.
Both hit. Nice, 16 damage. Out of your lancer and fire into this creature. Honestly, that's a mood.
I'm gonna swim 30 feet down too, and then that'll be it.
Okay. Easy peasy. Terran says, I'll have you now. Takes his oar and is going to make a mighty swing. Natural 16 hits, so that's... what did I write down? 5 damage on this creature's head. You got...
Let's go.
Hell yeah. I'm doing my part. Sea of Stars.
Don't I stink?
In general?
What?
Because I have cannonballs tied to my feet.
Yeah. Yes, you do. You sink
I
60
thought-
feet.
Can I
Like,
use
it
my
stink.
Can I use my movement to push against that and only sink 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll say you can. So, you're down 30 feet from the
Okay.
lower group.
Perfect. Just in range of my gun.
I have a
As
question.
a
Where is
bang,
that
bang.
spear?
What?
The spear that's on the statue. And
That's
relation to where we are.
that's probably 120 feet down. So you're getting close to it. Or Sea of Stars is getting close to it.
Okay, can I angle my fall
Towards it?
towards it? Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or athletics. Acrobatics or athletics.
It doesn't matter.
No, there's no way that
I
you
have
are
a +7.
there's no way that you can direct yourself.
Earth you.
You're sinking just too quickly. All right. So
Yeah,
that hits.
so
Oh wait.
Bang bang.
Yeah, that one hits first. Oh, both hit. Yeah, sorry.
Oh wait, they're at disadvantage though. So.
Right. Okay, so
the
first one
second
still
one,
hits.
Yeah.
You're
Bang. Bang.
nice. 9
9
damage.
for this guy.
Fires at this creature. Anything else?
I only have 1 ammo left
Oh shit.
before I have to reload. No, because nobody's close enough to me to whip. So.
Okay. That creature is going to swim downwards to you, Sea of Stars.
No, don't.
Make a harpoon and bite.
I whack it as an opportunity attack.
Yes, you can. This is before its attacks, so.
Chwa.
Ha!
Wait, did you use cross counter as your
It's
reaction?
been my turn.
It has? Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep, it's dead. It starts swimming towards you, and its momentum carries its lifeless body into you, and you're like, oh!
As I'm plummeting.
Yeah. Alright. This one's going to attack you, Mr. Honk. So I find its sheet in my thousands of screens.
You know, if we all tied cannonballs to our feet, we could have just flown past them.
Zuskell, you're going to get a harpoon thrown at you.
Can I use her wand? I want to do the reaction when attacked. She's going to expend a charge to pull a creature in front of her. Or
Who are you
into
gonna pull?
her space. It's within 30 feet of me.
Me. So I stop sinking. No, actually, don't. I'll die.
Yeah, I was like, I think, because you're 30 feet down, but you're also diagonal, so I think you might actually be further.
That's 50 some. I mean, if you want to
Yeah.
do the dagger in.
She'll pull. Can she see who like looks worse for wear out of like? Cause I'm assuming she can't see this person, but out of like these two.
You can see this one. It's above Kit.
Oh. Okay.
This one looks the worse. Or
Okay, so-
this one, but you can't take the one that attacked.
Oh, that's the one that attacked.
Yeah.
Okay, so she'll pull this one
Didn't
into
you
her
already
space, and
attack
it'll push her 5 feet. But he does have to make a wisdom saving throw.
What was that, Shannon? Did I mess up my harpoons? This one threw its harpoon, I know.
No, you're good. Sorry, that was
Okay.
awesome.
Okay.
I couldn't remember.
What was that, Tara? What kind of saving throw? Wisdom?
Wisdom. They fail.
4. It is
So-
pulled. Vwom.
And
You are
it pushes
pushed back.
And it
As-
goes into.
Yep. So this creature is hit by however 6 piercing damage. It no longer is up. This one that was just pulled turns on you and is going to bite and claw you.
Oh.
Alright, well.
Bite
You took
for
more
11.
damage.
This one, and then Spruce Leaf. This one is going to swim down towards you.
No.
Oh, that was a bad idea on my part. I am hell.
You should have swapped them again and kept
You
swapping
what?
them. And one of them missed.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh, that's a
okay.
big ouch.
21.
Oh.
21.
Ooh.
21?
That's
Okay.
still
Yeah.
a big ouch.
That is a big ouch.
Yeah.
Can I, Misty Escape?
What could you do? Oh gosh.
Yeah, really. He's on a reaction. Get away.
You take
Ow.
damage. You can take your. Yeah,
Oh.
sure. Where do you want to go?
I'm gonna go, I didn't think this through. Hang on,
Bless you.
Go to the spear.
Thank you.
where's the spear? Wait,
Oops.
here.
what?
Oops. Sorry,
Oh.
Tara.
Huh?
Yeah,
Sorry. I
so...
was messing with your sheet. You're good there.
Didn't realize. Sorry.
Yeah. Like to the spear. Like where is the spear like in relation to me? Like is it 30? Like
down 90 feet
down
and
okay.
over 10.
So that was 10 feet.
Like 100
under,
feet away. Yeah.
I moved 10 feet, so 50 feet down.
No, 90
Wait,
feet down now.
Oh. It's at 60 feet of movement.
He's asking if he can go 50 feet down.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That one.
Cats
Thank you,
in the
Ronan.
water.
Yeah,
You're
sorry.
welcome.
Thank you, Ronan.
We're very
I will
close to
say-
each other now.
You are at minus 70 now.
That
Okay.
would be 8. Because he was 30. 3 plus
Sure.
5.
Sure. Okay. That is so no hits on you. Wow, you guys are evading all the damage. All right. That's
are.
We're a
all.
slippery bunch.
Yeah, Zuskell, your turn. You have a marrow in your face.
She's gonna misty step the fuck away. She's at 1 health. Like.
Death in the water.
Hard to drink potions underwater.
She's gonna go right. Wait, hold
If
on.
you guys even have potions, I don't even know.
Zuskell
Jalzarad
does.
said
She
two.
just.
Jazzaraz said you? Okay.
And Zuskell just made one.
Yeah,
that's true.
Zuskell has one on her.
And they just
Pixie
bought a
bought
bunch.
their-
Awesome.
But they're in
that's
the back
right,
of the building
that's
that Zuskell
I
has.
got 2.
So. Okay, she's gonna misty step there.
I think
I
Never
the
divvied
ones.
up Jazzaraz's, and I'm gonna say I took one of
I
Jazzaraz's.
think the 2 that were Jazzaraz's are in the bag of holding.
No,
I
because
see
they
them
bought
here.
4. Bought
Yeah,
4.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. We
How many
bought
did
two
one,
Spruce Leaf take?
Spruce has 2.
Spruce
and
took
the
2.
rest of the
Okay.
other 2 are in the
They'll
bag.
put the other 2 in the bag, yeah.
And
Oh,
I think
okay.
other people grabbed whatever Jazzaraz had.
Okay.
So I'm saying I have 1.
Yeah, Zuskell
Yeah, I
had
think-
one,
I
but
think
she
Colin
used it that I forgot to take off
Regular?
her inventory, so I took one off.
Yeah,
and
regular.
Now she only has 1 because she just made one. So
Okay. Okay, so,
Um,
Zuskell, that was you misty stepped?
yeah. Yep.
Almost
that's
simultaneously, you and Spruce Leaf doing this ethereal dance.
that. Okay, and she can still move, right?
Yeah.
tab?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 15
She's
feet.
gonna move even further away and move right.
Okay. You have you can dash if you want, or you can use your action to do something.
You
I
can
thought
dash
this
if
spell
you
was
want
for
to.
action.
Misty
Or
Step's
she
a
moved
bonus.
it. Steps a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, Sean White
Thanks,
knows.
Sean White.
Sean White knows not Misty stuff.
How do you think he
I-
gets down those mountains so quickly?
Yeah, he Misty steps down.
Can she do a cantrip or no?
Yeah.
Oh, dope. Okay. I need to read
So
my
Skell's
spell.
too cool.
Hera learns her spells for the first time in 20 sessions.
That's true. This is the 20th session.
Okay, she is going to do
I mean,
frostbite.
18 of Maine, but if we're counting the 2 sessions in a row.
It's 18.
She's
Right.
going to do frostbite on this guy.
Okay. Con save. Failing, so 2d6.
Nice.
Frostbite.
Frostbite. Yeah! This one, which has icicles already across its body, just freezes solid and starts to, like, float upwards.
Oh shit.
Marrowberg.
Alright, that's her turn.
Cool, get. All of a sudden, the one in front of you freezes.
Just like, alright. She'll swim down 15, I guess, and then shoot at that one.
Okay.
Playing
I'll
with the
say-
blanket.
Bang.
Because then that's normal, right?
It'll be at disadvantage.
It will be? Okay.
Missing, unfortunately. This marrow dodges out of the side, or out of the way. That your turn?
Yep.
Oof. Sorry, Kit. Honk.
Okay.
On the bright side, Kit, you're feeling pretty good underwater.
Can
Oh.
I see a whip from Sea of Stars? I see his whip.
Yeah.
He had
His.
How
It
far?
doesn't look exactly like yours, but yeah. It's
How far is it from me?
maybe 5 feet.
Okay, can I reach out?
Wait,
and
I'm
grab-
30 feet down.
Oh, that's right. So 40 feet away.
Never mind then.
Wait, but since it has reach, can it be 25 feet away?
Sure.
Since it's floating in the water.
Sure.
Okay. What I want to do is I want to grab his whip and like catapult him up to me.
Yeah.
Like flip it up so that he comes like flying up.
And
through
then I
the
can
water.
shoot from above!
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Are you using your hand or your whip to grab his whip?
I will use whatever I can use to make it happen.
I'll
It would
say
be so much cooler if
you'll
you
have to
used
use
the
your
whip.
whip. You'll have to use your
Okay,
whip
I'll
to
use
reach it.
I'll whip my whip at his.
All right.
So it catches.
What if we
All right.
touched whips?
I need you to make an attack roll with your whip.
Okay.
Okay. They like wrap around each other and collapse. The little what's that thing called on the end of yours, Austin?
Oh, like a carabiner?
Carabiner, yeah.
Yeah.
Like latches onto Honk's whip momentarily, and Honk make an athletics check.
Okay, come on.
Oh! You sink 10 feet, Honk.
My cannonballs!
What can I do? What can I do? What can I do?
Now
That
we're
would
stuck!
that is your action. You have a bonus. Yeah, now you got your whips are stuck together. You'll have to
I hate it when
untangle
this happens.
I guess that'll. I'll. Can I use my movement to swim up and like drag him behind me? Since
Make
our
another-
whips are.
Make another
Fine.
athletics check, I'll say, yeah. To see how far you can make it.
Oh no!
You are treading water trying to get up.
Hey, at least I'm not sinking.
Yes, for
Yeah.
the time being, he is not sinking. Spruce
I'll
Leaf.
end my turn.
Okay, how damaged does this one look compared to this one?
Way more. The one next
This
to you
one
is,
is?
has not been touched. Or whatever. This one has not been touched.
Oh, okay. This one has?
Yes.
Okay,
It
I'll
has
use
a big
Eldritch
gash
Blast
across
on,
the chest.
I'll use Eldritch Blast twice on that one then. Since
It's a
more-
class. Eldritch Blade.
Eldritch Blade.
Class.
Yep.
Both?
Both.
Cool.
They are made out of sushi, so they are easy to hit. Oh gosh. I don't even know what he has. Alright. I took off more than I should have. Alright. 9 damage. Not bad. These two blasts converge on him. Anything else?
I'll probably swim. How about up 20 feet over 10 to the right?
Okay, sure.
So I'm at 60 now. Minus 60.
Minus 60. Alright. Terran. He's going to pull something out of his bag. It looks like a small orb with a little wire coming off the end. He's going to
No.
pull the wire off and drop it, and it just starts sinking to. Yeah, it's a depth charge, and it starts sinking towards the water, and then he swims up. It's like 15 feet.
He's
See
a
a
submarine.
Sea of Stars. Oh, yeah, Sea of Stars. What you got, buddy?
So is Honk keeping me suspended here?
I'll say no. Actually, no. With that roll, you guys both sink 10 feet on this turn.
Okay, can I, for the rest of my sinkage,
Yeah.
can I direct myself over here?
Yeah, make an acrobatics check. Using Honk as some sort of leverage. Yeah. Okay, you can direct yourself over there. So I'll say
I'm, like, over
you're
here.
able to move. Yeah.
But I can't shoot anybody from here. With my gun as I Eldritch Blast this one.
Where is it? Where is it?
Blast.
Alright.
I got a little
Alright.
bit of everything.
I guess. Holy
Oh,
shit.
that's not set up to be an attack. Stand by. Output, attack, spell attack, range, damage, 1d10, force.
Hell yeah. And you get 2 beams, right?
Save, yes.
Neat.
Bow, bow.
Holy shit, out of your gun?
Yeah.
First one hits. Which one did you hit? Which one did you just
swear
hit?
this never happened.
This one, did you say?
This one.
Okay. It pings off of its shoulder, but it impacts still.
I swear, guys, this never happened.
Is that your turn?
Oh, and because of Mystic Frenzy, when I use my action to cast a cantrip, I can immediately make 1 weapon attack as a bonus action, but I can reload my gun with 1 weapon attack, so I reload my gun as a bonus action.
Oh my gosh. What is this character? Things like...
Big brain.
Min-maxing, baby.
This is the biggest brain character. This is the opposite of Jazzaraz in so many ways.
I've thought about this, like, mechanically so much. Like, everything has a purpose.
That was like me when I was trying to come up with all the multi-classes for cricket at the end of Kingmaker.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not a single class ability will go unused.
You reload.
Yeah, I dump spent brass into the ocean as a
There you
screw
go.
you to the marrow.
Yes.
I'm polluting your ocean.
That's alright. Because on the Marrow's turn, the depth chart blasts out at this Marrow, dealing... Where's my D8? Dealing 11 fire damage.
Nice.
Why
Why didn't we ask him if he had this?
Nobody ever asks him anything. So this Marrow is going to swim upwards 40 feet. It can't make it quite to him. And so that's going to do nothing.
Wait, what
This
was
one-
the damage type of that?
Fire.
Okay, never mind.
This Marrow is going to swim towards Bruce Lee, but he's too far up. This one is going to swim down towards Honk and hit him. Or try to, at least. Harpoon. Bite. First one hitting for
Wait, Honk?
7 piercing. Honk, yes. Alright, Zuskell.
Where did the skull even go? Oh, she's way over
away.
there.
She's towards the head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, she's probably like nipple level.
Nice.
Also, I just realized she doesn't know how to swim.
God, I wish that were me.
So
That's
Oh,
true.
no.
That's true. If you want to flavor that she's sinking, I'm all for it.
okay, because I just realized like I had her moving around and stuff.
Could have been panic.
Doggy paddle.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I kind of want to think. It's like she was just like panicking, moving around.
Sure, she can keep herself up.
Okay. Attack this dude. Okay,
You
she'll
guys
do
see the boat
Scorching
above
Ray.
you. Scorching Ray, do it.
Scorching ray, ray of scorching. Oh yeah.
Okay, which ones are these on?
Okay. I was wanting to do this one.
Okay.
Does he look really rough or no?
No, that one looks like it's hardly been hit.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Annihilate
Sure, I'll focus
him.
all of them on that one.
All of them on him? Okay, yeah, roll that damage. Shit. 13, 16...
I took
21.
Yep, yes, sir. As these 3 black fire scorching ray bolts burst out from Zuskell's wand, impacting with this creature, it is hurt. Anything else, Zuskell?
No, I guess she'll just use the rest of her movement to try and not to sink.
Okay. You do. Make an athletics check.
Rip.
You sink 10 feet.
Cool.
Starting to panic. Kit, your turn.
Okay, so sorry, can you explain like the disadvantage on range things again? Like
Yeah, so what does your gun say?
30-90.
30-90. So underwater, you can shoot up to 30 with disadvantage. After that, it's impossible to hit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. And I'll swim back up 10 feet
Mm-hmm.
and then shoot at this one again.
Okay.
Or attempt to.
Yeah, go for it.
Damn
Missing, unfortunately.
it.
This
Okay.
water is proving disadvantageous. Honk.
Is my whip still attached to Sea of Stars?
Yes, it is.
I will just do 3 punches at the marrow in front of me.
Okay.
So I can use my attack to just punch
Yeah, you
instead.
can.
Boom, boom,
Yep.
boom.
All of them hit.
1,
Yep.
2,
Yep.
3.
Yep, he's gone. Bludgeon the shit out of this creature. Yep, there are 2 remaining still.
Okay. Can I? And I guess I'll use my movement. I'll start swimming 30 feet up.
30 feet up?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you let go of your
5
whip?
feet. Oh, I'll keep bringing him if I can.
Okay, make an
know if
athletics check.
Okay.
Yeah, you do. You bring Sea of Stars up with you 30 feet.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice,
that's
nice.
5, and you're up to 3.
Bring me closer so I can gun them
Right.
down.
No, that was 10, so you're at 7. Oops.
Yes.
Holy shit. Alright. Do a water level. It'll be fun. Alright. Spruce Leaf. Good timing.
Let me think here. I'm gonna go swim to the one next to me
Okay.
and Vampiric Touch.
Hell yeah.
Vampiric touch.
Oh no.
Missing, but that is concentration, so you still hold on to it.
Okay.
Did you swim up to this one?
Yeah.
Okay. That... You will need to be adjacent to it. It is up 60 feet from you.
Oh, in that case, I forgot.
That's okay.
Can you feline agility though? So, I'll just do that.
Oh my gosh! Okay, you use your feline agility, swim straight up, like a catfish in the water. Make it up 60 feet and reach out. Missing, unfortunately, but your claws are still wreathed in necrotic energy.
I'll just hold. I'll wait. I'll pass.
Okay, Terran is going to swim down, embracing this moment, and whack at this creature.
Go get him, champ.
Yeah, that hits, okay.
Oh, nice.
For 4 bludgeoning damage. Die, you son of a bitch!
I love this guy.
He's not dead. Sea of Stars.
Well, shoot. Well, I guess I sink.
Yes. With
Onto
Honk's
the
roll,
spear.
with Honk's roll, you actually do not sink. I'll say that you stay up.
Okay, in that case, okay, 70, and then, okay. Alright, I'm going to, okay, I can't shoot, because it's only 30 feet range right now, so, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Ba.
Yep, both hit.
Nice. Bah, bah, yeah, 5 damage.
He's still. Wait, which one? This one?
The guy that.
Yeah,
Taryn was
still alive.
No!
Oh, Taryn's so dead.
Taryn's so dead.
That's your turn.
That's all I can do, really.
All right.
Taryn, no.
The marrow in front of Terran is going to go for the bite right at his head.
No.
No.
Oh!
Taryn.
You see just a spray of blood out of his neck, just in the water.
No. Somebody get his platinum pieces.
And then it's gonna swim over to Spruce Leaf and make a harpoon attack.
No.
Wait. Lizbeth
Holy
is just gonna be
shit.
sitting in a boat and see his corpse just.
As if she already hasn't seen the blood
Can I
slowly
hellish
rise
rebuke?
up from all our attacks.
Yeah, you can Hellish Rebuke. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Oh,
Elizabeth's feeling real good about her decision to stay on the boat.
Deck save.
Dex.
15? I think that succeeds. Yeah. But it still takes half, so
wait.
that's...
Mine is 15.
Yeah.
Wait,
so 15 just
my-
makes it.
Wait, what?
15 just makes it, I think, right? Because your
Okay.
spell save DC is
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
Beats
Yep.
it, beats it.
Yeah.
Yep. So then
Okay. Hang on.
you have 4th
So
level
they
slots,
cast-
so you have 4d10, I think.
40.
Woo.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Ooh.
wait.
Bastards.
I'm sorry. This is a 1st level spell? Yeah, so it's 5d10. 2nd, 3rd. No, wait, yeah. 2nd, 3rd, 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5d10.
Okay.
Boy.
Hellish Rebuke. Holy shit.
Wait,
Wait,
5
did I do
D10?
that?
Yeah.
Wow.
For a 1st level, well, I mean 4th level spell, but yeah,
Did I do
he
that
is
right?
he is so gone. Yeah, he's toast.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Green
That
fire
is-
bursts on this creature and it is incinerated into ash.
I got mad.
Yeah, you killed Taryn.
Oh yeah, I guess I
Yeah.
should
Revenge.
Alright, I think the other one is going to take a claw attack and a bite attack at Spruce Leaf.
Ouch.
Both?
No, just one.
For 8?
Oh, I forgot to. Hang on, I gotta adjust my points too. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, one hits. Oh my gosh.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah, so I'm unconscious.
Oh no!
Wait,
Oh, good.
wait. The
Zuskell!
Blood bridge.
I can help him if you need.
well, I'm. Zuskell wouldn't know. But can I see that he's down?
Yeah.
Can I tell?
Yeah, but he's
Okay.
up 70 feet and over like 30 or 40 feet.
Where is she?
She's over
Oh,
by.
right there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
She ran away. She's at 1 health. And you can't really take a health potion.
Respectable.
Or, well, actually, no. I won't. Or well, actually, now that I'm like aware that she can't swim, can I? Her back. Can I have her move or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just like. Didn't
Yeah, that's alright.
Okay.
I'll say she can manage it.
Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah. She will Blood Bridge this dude at
What's the range on that?
15. So she's just in range of both of them.
She's 70 feet down though.
Oh shit! Alright, well there goes that again. She will instead do Scorching Ray again. Because that has a range of 120 feet.
Okay.
And all directed at that dude.
First one hits.
So that puts. And yeah, so third level out of 4 level slots. Only the first one hit.
Yep.
8.
8 damage. Impacts with the creature. Alright. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Kit.
Okay. I'll swim over here and up 10 feet
Okay.
and do Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Nice. Okay.
Yay.
14 HP. Return to Spruce Leaf.
And then that's all I do.
No
Okay.
deaths today.
Okay, Honk. There's one alive yet.
Okay. I'm going to swim 30 feet up.
Yep. Holding on to
And
your whip.
I'm going to swim, but I'm going to let it go to attack once I'm 30 feet up.
Okay.
I'm going to move first and then release it.
Okay.
I'm going to... I don't want to let go of it. I just want to let it go from Sea of Stars. I don't want to, like, drop the whip. I want to, like, attack with it instead.
Okay, so just make a strength check to try to disengage your whip from his.
Oh, I'm
It is
normally.
unfortunately still attached.
Can't. I guess I'll swim. I'll swim. Okay, I'll go all 50 feet up,
Okay.
and then
Are you dashing?
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm dashing.
Okay.
Then I'll do 10 feet forward. So I'll just get right up to it.
Okay. Are you still holding onto your whip? Are you trying to tow?
Yeah.
Sea of Stars?
I'll tow him.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Come on.
Yeah.
There we
it's
go.
fine. You make it. So 50 feet up, you are at 0. And Sea of Stars, you are whisked upwards to
Yay!
minus 20 feet.
Oh. You're in whooping range now.
All right, Honk.
That's it. That's all I can do.
Oh, okay. Spruce Leaf, you are awake and alive.
Yeah, can I vampiric touch on this guy?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
It'd be 4th level, right? Yeah.
Yep.
That's a lot of damn it.
Yeah, this.
For 11, it dies as you get half health, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so I'll say you get 6.
Okay.
As you
Steady
leech
HP.
as you leech its life essence from it.
Sweet.
Whew. All right, Terran's body is slowly. It's just kind of hanging there midair at the oar next to it.
And then I just drop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna land on the spear.
Okay, you do, and you kind of like balance yourself on it.
Terror! I can't believe they did this to us! You took him from me.
Once he lands on the spear, I'm gonna untie my whip and then swim after Zuskell and grab onto her.
Thank you.
Okay. Latching onto her.
Somebody heal Terran before he dies.
He is headless at the moment.
He's what?
No.
He is headless at the moment.
Yeah.
His head is inside one of the Marrow's like maws, which is open, and you can see his eye, like his hat on the inside of the Marrow's.
At least get his
mouth.
hat.
Yeah.
I'll grab his hat and put it on all my other hats.
Get his oar too.
The hats are falling off in the water, Honk.
I will use some rope and tie them together and tie them around my head.
Okay, put Terran's hat on your page.
Can you get his oar too?
I don't really want that, so no.
I want it.
Don't we need his
I'll grab his oar for
silver
Sea of
and
Stars.
What was that?
Don't we need his silver and stuff?
Oh, you get his platinum.
And his platinum. I'll take his 2 platinum.
You get
and
his 2
Our
platinum.
plan is going so well.
Okay. You get his platinum.
Yeah.
Back
I'll tap
to
the
you,
oar
Kit.
over.
Thank you.
I'm keeping it. I put it in my pocket.
Alright,
Yeah, I'm
Austin,
keeping his oar.
you get Terran's
get
oar. It is a martial weapon.
Nice.
1d8 plus
Nice.
strength. Okay. So, here you all are. Sea of Stars, you're balancing on the spear. The rest of you just treading water, trying to recover from that fight. You see these enormous statues to either side of you, just looming. Their bodies are covered in this like lichen and coral all the way up their legs. They're like small fish colonies, seaweed on their armaments. These are very old statues.
Do I recognize any like symbol or face on them?
Make a history check.
I can't believe you guys let Terran die.
God damn it.
Can Zuskell also do a history check?
For you, are you proficient in history?
Oh, okay. No.
Make an Arcana check then. No, these are not. You do not recognize who these could be, though to both of you, you recognize that each are of a different race, seemingly Triton, and though they're wearing a helm, it looks to be humanoid, human or elf, as if this was remembering some sort of meeting. And point of order, the Triton side is west, so this is towards the Isles, and the human side is towards Alira.
We took the Isles from them. Well, this was an interesting start to our journey.
Hey, Kit,
Yeah?
can you heal me at all?
Yeah. I'll swim down to where they are.
Okay, yeah, you do.
Another. So
Awesome, thank
16,
you.
yeah.
16, nice.
And she's
16?
gonna do, yeah,
Thank
one
you.
on herself too while she's sitting there.
Okay.
After Zuskell gets healed, I'm just gonna start swimming down.
Join me on the spear.
Yeah.
Okay. Join Sea of Stars on the spear.
Keep going, yeah? Go down farther.
Yup.
I
To
think
bottom.
so.
Okay. Swim, swim, swim.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
did
jump
she
off.
actually say where they were down here? Is it just at the bottom?
Yeah, all that you were told was Priska told you at the deepest point of Baresoul Break.
What if we didn't actually have to go in the water and they would like come out of the water at a certain time?
Metaphorical deepest. It is, yeah, there's a ship that's,
it's the one with the most meaning.
yeah.
Maybe it's
They
the
come onto
statue.
the island every day or something to buy stuff. We could have met them at the general store.
Oh, I'm at the inn called the Baresoul Break. Yeah. It's awesome.
They're just staying right over in the lower tier.
It's a brothel. It's great. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna step off the spear and start sinking.
All right, you guys continue your sinking into the dark depths. Who has dark vision?
Me.
Everyone except Kit? Everyone except Kit, right. Because Renkari is no longer alive. You guys...
I can light my
What
lantern,
about
though.
Spruce Lee's
Yep.
little lamp?
Okay, are you gonna... Okay, you whisper Veli Duvir, and the green light is cast out into this blue ocean. Though it does get darker as you guys sink past the feet. And these feet are standing on like two outcroppings of rocks, so between them you continue to sink. And these outcroppings of rocks kind of give way as if they were once like mountains almost.
I'm going a lot faster, so I'm kind of effectively scouting ahead.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Were the heads of these statues out of the water?
No,
So, or
no.
was- okay.
The map looks like that's what
Oh,
the map
no,
is,
yeah.
but no, they're underwater.
Okay.
Yeah. Sea of Stars. As you're sinking much more quickly than the rest of them, you notice several. Let me remember, so I'm not totally lying to you. Towards the bottom of the underwater mountains, the craggy masses that these statues are standing on, you see something of like a gully that runs in between them. What you imagine what could be like a riverbed or something that was carved millennia ago, that travels, slants vaguely downwards to the south.
Okay, I'm aiming right towards the river.
Okay, you're going straight for it, and after maybe 5 to 10 minutes, your ears pop and you touch down on the ground. The silt and sand a little bit is displaced as you stand on it. You see some mollusks and crustaceans, and
I love a good mollusk.
yeah, small fish are floating about.
All right, I'm gonna tie the cannonballs to my pack with
Okay.
a little bow that I can just pull on to untie,
Okay,
just in case.
okay,
But this
you
should
do.
keep me like firmly standing on the bottom.
Sure.
I'm gonna look around.
Okay, after it takes a couple minutes for the rest of you guys to make it to the bottom, you look around still. You see that this riverbed is kind of carved into the ground, and you will follow it. If you do follow it, it goes southward and then kind of curves a little bit and recollects back on the same path. You can't. It's really hard to see farther than that. It is extremely dark down here, and you can really only see for a little bit past your dark vision range.
This is still like underwater, right? It's not like a cave or anything that we're going
No,
into. It's
no,
still
no. You're underwater.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Do you guys see anything that could be the deepest point? I mean, we could go in the riverbed, follow it down.
Yeah, is it going like further down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems to be going deeper.
Probably.
I'm going to shout out, "Hello, Sea Witch!
Oh god.
Anyone here?"
Make a performance check.
Maybe we should have asked for like full details about how to summon.
We keep forgetting that. Like about scary people in places.
Your voice is
Our
not
last
carry very
witch
far.
turned out to be a nice person.
Do I see anything that looks
We just
witchy?
didn't know how to get to her.
Make a perception check,
Any
Honk.
effigies?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you see the corpse of a virgin tied to a stake next to you.
No!
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
That's too
Uh,
witchy.
You can't
Too
tell that she's a
witchy.
virgin. It's fine. No, you don't see anything particularly witchy.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Can
What?
no
wow.
What did Shannon do?
Nothing.
He detected magic.
Something horrible.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Listen.
can this
Son White.
He's playing a game, and he won.
Yeah, it
so
sure
he's like
sounded like
really
it.
happy.
No, it's so close.
Oh!
4 times.
Yeah, look at Sean White go.
Sorry.
Is he that happy when he wins a snowboarding competition?
Maybe.
He's won so many, the joy has worn off by now. He's just used to it at this point.
That's why he plays video games, to get the rush of winning a snowboarding competition.
He's just numb to it now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I do detect magic as a ritual while we're down here?
Yeah, if you guys are just waiting in the same area, you can go about casting it. It's hard to like draw the chalk on the ground and whatever for the ritual, but you get it done.
Can
Draw it in the sand, kind of.
Or
Yeah.
do it on a rock.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's true. So yes, for a faint aura around you, you can sense magic. You do not, besides what is readily on you guys, you do not detect anything magical.
Can this go? Oh,
Spruce Leaf's lantern is overtly magical, as is Zuskell's wand. Both emit something unlike anything you've seen before.
My gun is magical.
Yes, his gun is magical.
and her
Not-
cloak thing that she wears.
Oh.
Right, right. There's a lot of magical stuff.
Is Terran's ore magical?
No.
Darn it.
You can get it
Zuskell-
enchanted, though.
I want Zuskell to, I guess, for message, she's just gonna go around clockwise, and every 6 seconds, she's going to class message and try and find the lady.
Like a ping, like a radar.
Yeah. What is she gonna say?
Okay, Raven, dude, get off my lap. Thank you. Sorry. my
Oh,
dog
that's a
is
weird
trying to climb
message.
in my lap. My dog is
You-
trying to climb in my lap.
Hey, Sea-Witch, get off my
Is
lap.
it? It says a short message. Or wait, hold on. It doesn't say how many words or anything.
It's whatever you can say in 6 seconds.
Okay.
Talk really fast.
What's the
Yeah.
lady's
How many years does your you witch?
It's
You don't
just
know.
the Sea
just know
Sisters
that
or the
the
Sea
yeah.
Sisters?
Yeah, the Sea Sisters.
Okay.
Hey, Sea Sister.
Stop.
Is it Sea or Say? Because I wrote Say. But
Sea.
it probably was Sea.
Pretty sure it's the Sea Sisters.
Sea sisters.
Yeah.
Okay, and they can reply. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to think.
Just say ping. See if it goes say pong.
Sea sisters, we require your help. Will you help us? And she's just gonna continuously do that.
Okay.
I'm getting
While
really
she-
tired of hearing the verbal component. I'm like, oh, come on.
While she's doing that,
Mumbling under her breath, pointing.
are there any like fish around or anything?
Yes! ask
Make a
the
perception
fish!
check. Make a perception
Okay.
check.
It's pretty deep, so I'm not sure, but we'll see.
Anglerfish pops up
Ooh.
and tries to eat us.
Yeah, you're not quite that deep. The isles still aren't like deep sea deep. This is still pretty elevated compared to that. So
Okay.
you see like a puffer fish that is
Nice.
uninflated, just kind of like swimming around.
Look at him go.
Hey, buddy. Hi. Hello.
Oh, hello there. How are you?
I'm good. Me and my friends were just wondering if there were any like sea witches or anything around here.
Sea witches? I don't know about that one. Let me. What do they look like?
Well, we don't really know, unfortunately.
Well,
We came very unprepared.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
always do.
Yeah, I
there's,
was just like, we always do that.
there's the ship down that way, and kind of like points with his fin, and goes, but there's something scary down there. Down there. There's something scary down there. There's something scary down there.
Like scary.
The way we're walking.
Walking?
Is
What's
it the
walking?
Yeah, is it in the direction that we are going, or?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
that way.
Cool.
Well, I don't think we have another choice. So, thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. Do you have any food?
Do we have any food, guys, for this fish?
No fish food.
I don't think I have any either.
If anyone brought some hardtack, but I don't know if you'll like that.
We could try.
I have rations.
Yeah,
Don't get all wet.
He's a fish.
moist
All
rations.
his food is wet.
You know, that's true. It swims towards you as you pull the hardtack out. Eats it like. Hey, this is pretty good.
Oh, good.
You have a pet now.
Oh god, we did it.
No, he's gonna prick us and we're gonna die.
Yeah, we need to stop listening to the animals.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Yes.
I'm walking along the riverbed towards
Or a
the
dolphin. Dolphin are really smart. Try to find a dolphin.
I don't think there's any dolphins down here.
Dolphins are
Oh.
also dicks.
They're super horny too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they're
we
smart.
do not want to run into a dolphin down
We do
here.
not associate with dolphins.
Yeah, that's our party's only rule.
Yeah.
We're in the water. Don't associate
No.
with dolphins.
Yep.
Right, look for a whale then. They're smart.
Yeah, that's true. Whales are pretty cool. I'm just gonna keep walking towards through the
Okay.
river.
While we're
Yeah.
walking, I'm looking for a whale.
Okay, make a perception check.
You could call to them like Dory.
You gotta stop making animal noises in places we don't understand.
Make a
Yeah.
make a performance check, Honk. This will influence how good your
by a
perception
whale.
check is.
Oh.
You
Look,
you
which
call
has to
out,
start, people.
but you cannot see any whales.
Bummer.
Okay, so you guys travel down the path, and as you travel, you see large white spires in the distance as you are descending this slope. And the land does kind of go from more flat to more of a slope, so you're kind of like skidding down. At least Sea of Stars is. The rest of you can kind of like swim. You're skidding down the sand and silt. You see these large white spires, and as you get closer, you see what appears to be a gigantic rib cage of a creature that you could fit the Steelborn Cascade between without touching any of the ribs. There's no skull, but as you are like swimming / walking past it, you just note this gigantic size. And nearby, as you pass it, you see what appear to be several shipwrecks.
Does Zuskell ping any of the Sea Sisters?
Let me see.
And if it's been less than
Its
a
range is
minute,
120
is there anything
feet.
other magical?
Hey, Sea
Anything
Sisters.
magical? Kit, as you are as you pass near one of the ships, you do get a magical ping from it. From within. The first ship that is closest to the large skeleton. You have not pinged anything so far.
Is there like an opening to the ship that I can look through?
Yeah, there's like
Going in there.
a big chunk off the side is broken off.
I will peek in.
You peek in, make a perception check.
Just as, or because I don't really understand how everything's laid out. Is it spires? Like the spires are the first things we come to, and then the rib cage is behind it. And then
I'm
the
sorry.
ship-
No, it's the rib cage that I described as spires in the darkness,
okay.
and then after that there are ships. But it's not like a train of things; it's just smattering everywhere. And there are other bones too, just creatures not quite as large as that.
Are we walking through the rib cage? Is that like in our path kind of thing, or is that just off to the side too?
You can do whatever you want.
Like the path we're currently on, that we are following the river bend. Is this?
It goes.
Riverbed is
It goes to the like side of it, but runs you pretty close, so you can go through it if you want.
Okay, I was just checking.
And so, sorry, I was paying attention to my dog.
That's okay.
I know Kit was she detected magical stuff from one of the ships. Is anyone
Yes.
going to check that out?
I'm peeking in. I got
Oh,
a
okay.
14 on that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, what's this?
Oh my god.
What's happening? Oh, LOL. Oh, sorry, you looked in. I'm sorry, I missed that.
I did.
I was
That's okay.
looking at this book. Yeah, you don't see anything. Nothing seems to be moving in it. You still see the ping about 10 feet off to the side. You see some steps, and this appears to be beneath the steps.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I was gonna wave at everybody just to make sure they know I'm in there, and then go see what it is.
I'm gonna come on over and take a look.
Sure, I'll follow.
Yeah, I have
Okay.
the light source, so yeah.
Yeah.
You
Okay. Yeah, you have to. I can't see.
Yeah.
You find a small chest.
Ooh.
Ooh. Wait, hit it. Make sure it's not a mimic.
Yeah.
Do you hit
The
it?
mimic would die underwater, right?
Kick it a little.
It has to breathe.
Yeah, kick it.
Nothing
Aquatic,
appears
isn't
to come out of it.
Is it locked?
It is
I'm assuming-
locked.
That's fun.
Bust it open. It's wood.
Maybe
It's
we,
all
should,
waterlogged.
maybe we should put it in the bag of holding so we don't ruin it if anything's inside.
Bust it open.
Okay. I gave my out of character suggestions.
I
So.
put my foot through it.
Okay.
Oh, make
Yeah, 'cause
a
it would have to be
strength
pretty
check.
soggy.
It's
Hello,
gonna be like a
yes, dog.
skull.
Hi. I have a dog in my lap now.
Yeah, you just
Oh.
busted right open.
Nice.
Ooh, nice dog. As I put my foot through the chest.
Yeah, as you put your foot through it, you see a bundle of red material. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, a bundle of red, like, cloth.
I'm gonna pick it up.
You pick it up, and flowing in the breeze appears to be a hooded cloak. It is red, and it has gold trim down the sides and around the sides of the hood. This is what appears to be magical kit.
Put
A
it
little
on.
gaudy for my tastes. Here, you put it on, Honk.
No, Honk have jacket already.
Zuskell
Here.
already has her cloak.
Bruce Leaf, take this cloak.
Okay. I take it.
Wait.
It's gonna be
Wait. Can I identify it before you put it on?
Yeah, are you spending 10 minutes?
I thought it was 1 minute, right? Or if it's
Oh.
a ritual,
If it's a ritual, it's 10 minutes.
never mind then.
I mean, we can chill out here while we figure out what this thing is.
Chilling.
Yeah. We got
Still in the
24 hours.
While you do that, I'm gonna be like poking around the other ships. Nearby, not getting too far away.
Poking around the other ships? Okay, yeah, sure. Make a perception check, sir.
Ooh.
Whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, you do not find... 1 second. Yeah, you don't find too much besides other ships. Kit, you identify one moment on that, Austin. You will... Something will happen, but Kit, you identify this as the cape of the mountebank,
Ooh, that's a fun
Oh,
one.
what?
Oh, Dimension Door!
which lets you cast Dimension Door, and it is
That's such a
not
good spell.
attuned. Yeah.
Your
That's good
favorite.
on Spruce Leaf, because Spruce Leaf can already teleport around all the time.
Yeah.
I love Dimension Door. Oh man, Tal had some great times with Dimension Door.
Oh, yes.
So, there you go.
Put it on, Spruce Leaf.
On cloak.
I put it on.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it is not attuned, so you can just make sure you track it on your page if it's been used.
What's it
yet.
called again?
The Cape of the Mountebank. I added an item for it. I just haven't put it in. It should be at the top. Okay. So, Sea of Stars, as you are swimming around or walking around, you do see one ship that seems to be avoided by most of the fish. And as you draw near it, there looks like there's smoke coming out of one end of it.
I'm gonna poke my head in the opening where the smoke is coming.
So the smoke that's coming out of like the top.
Oh, okay. Can I like climb up it?
Yeah, you climb up the side of the ship.
Look through the hole.
Yeah, you look through, and you see. Well, you get a face full of smoke, and then through the
cover my mouth.
yeah, you're used to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Through that, you see two figures swimming around lightly in the water. There's a large, what looks like a large bowl that could, like, bathtub-sized bowl. And there are several, like, several shelves of things being weighed down on them. Bottles and stuff, but you can't get a better look than that through the smoke.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off and run back as fast as I can.
Okay, it takes you a couple minutes to get back, and Kit, this is when you finish identifying it, and Spruce Leaf dons the Cape of the Mountebank.
I found the Sea Sisters.
Oh.
You did?
Ooh.
You did?
No big deal.
Okay, time to go home
Okay,
now.
work.
That was fun. Bye.
No. Honk, honk, honk.
Back in the bucket.
Back to the boat.
No.
They, what did they look like again?
You didn't get a really good look. They appear to have bluish, purplish skin. One had more like lighter blue skin, one had closer to purple skin. Stringy, long hair. It's hard to get a better look.
Fun.
They're definitely not human. Also, they're
They
different
look
colors, so I'm starting to question the fact that they are the Sea Sisters. Maybe Sea Stepsisters.
That really got me.
Where were they?
In a ship over there has smoke coming out of it. Don't ask me how.
Okay.
And then I try to pull out a cigarette and light it underwater. I'm like, does it work?
No.
Must be magic.
Now your cigarette is ruined.
Oof.
Oh, you're right.
What was that
In the water.
No.
I litter in the Sea Witch's domain.
Oh, God.
I will lead you to them.
Please.
Away! Alright, start.
No.
Okay. And so you away to the ship in question.
Do you see it? Smoke.
You do see the smoke coming out of the ship. And you see there appears to be, now that you're getting a better look and you're not trying to be as covert, you see that there's a board that is kind of a makeshift door, and there are slats in what could be windows, but they're like shuttered at the moment. A few times throughout the ship's hull.
How long has it been since I cast Detect Magic? I guess it's been too long now. Never mind.
How long? It's 10 minutes?
It was 10 minutes to do Identify anyway, so.
That's right, yeah. So Detect Magic is now gone, but...
I'll push Kit towards the door.
Yeah, she'll knock a couple times, I guess.
I'm gonna position myself over the door with my gun.
Okay, are you... do you still have your
don't know.
cannonballs on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Drop
I'm
your
like
cannonball.
hanging upside down. Like,
Okay. You knock?
Oh.
Yeah.
knocking on the sea.
Spruce Leaf, you catch movement out of the corner of your eye just as there's a figure behind Sea of Stars that says,
Oh, we don't get many visitors here, do we? Biscuit!
Oh my god. What's going on? What's behind me, guys?
Biscuit, come look.
And you turn around, you see what appears to be a female individual, not wearing many clothes, though she definitely should, saggy in all the wrong places.
The Sea Sisters aren't hot?
Oh yeah.
Her arms are like articulated in like two different places, like they have two different elbows on each arm with long fingers. Their hair is stringy. The one above the ship by you, Sea of Stars, the hair is stringy and long, but the one that now opens the door is more portly than that one, but this one has like, it's a bun tied up with some loose kelp. They are pretty gross.
Sorry, I'm dealing with my dog.
And
There are only two of them.
There are only two. And the one that just opens the door says, "Oh yes, look at you. Would you like to come inside?"
Yeah, I had a question.
Not
for
often
him.
do many people come knocking.
And the one from the top kind of travels down, swims down a little bit, moving through the water extremely gracefully.
A question, eh?
And kind of like pushes you inside.
No.
All of you, like ushering all of you. Its arms length, like long enough to reach around all of you.
This is definitely the shadow sirens from Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. Just it.
Where's Vivian? I need Vivian.
Where's the hot one?
Oh my gosh. I can't believe that happened. You're right. My subconscious just created the shadow sirens again. Alright. So you guys step inside.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, you see the portly one is more like kind of on the ground taking these big like astronaut on the moon steps in the water, but the one
Like me.
but the lithe one is swimming a little bit. The tubby one says, "Oh yes, take a seat anywhere. My name is Biscuit, and this is my sister Trove." And Trove swims in and says,
So, a request? Well, first you must tell us your names. Names are important, you know.
and reaches a long finger towards you, its nail like extremely close to your eyeballs. You see this large, what I described as a bowl, is this large fuming cauldron that seems to be smoking even underwater. There is some sort of brackish liquid on the inside.
I'm Kit.
Kit. Wonderful.
I don't like that. Okay.
What did they say exactly?
Yeah.
About what?
Never mind.
Are they waiting for all of us to say our names? Or are they just talking to Kit?
They seem to be focused on Kit.
Okay.
I'm just gonna lurk near the door.
I would say.
Chill.
Okay. They seem, although you are extremely, looking extremely weathered and also armed, they do not appear phased in the slightest. They both have these wicked grins, several teeth missing, not barbed, but extremely long pointed tongues just kind of visible when they speak.
What is your request for us? You've traveled a long way, I can tell.
And Biscuit is walking around, grabbing a small bowl and like a mortar and a pestle, and grinding roots up from a jar as her sister's talking to you.
Well, I got cursed, and I was looking for a way to fix it. I talked to somebody in the forest, and they said to come here, that you might be able to help.
Cursed, eh?
Seen off, array of curses and all day.
what she said.
Yes. A cure for your ailment, eh?
Please?
Kind of like licks her finger and brushes some of your hair aside. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Oh no.
Okay.
There's a lot that's hidden in you.
No.
Well, you're all quite rude. Quite rude. Oops. What are your names? May we have them?
Spruce Leaf, make an Arcana or History, whatever you're proficient in, check.
Yeah,
I gave a nickname for a
Spruce
reason.
Leaf has called for this before.
I know. As soon as he said it like that, I was like, yeah.
Spruce Leaf, you are very familiar with Fae. You are familiar with tales of Fae stealing names, as well as a lot of things about Fae, including the general appearances of hags, knowing that they are descended from Fae, come into this material plane. These appear to be sea hags. You also know that they cannot lie.
I'm sorry, but we can't just give you our names.
Kit already did.
I gave a nickname.
Oh, look at this.
This one's got a brain on him, hey?
Thank God Rinkari died.
Turns quickly towards Spruce
We would
Leaf.
have given them our name.
Trove turns quickly towards Spruce Leaf.
So, what are you all prepared to offer us for this cure?
I'm offering nothing. This is her business.
Yeah. I'm not asking you for anything.
Wait to see what Kit says before
I'm
I
just
do.
here so she doesn't die en route.
What thing do you like, I guess? I know you probably don't want money.
Give him your firstborn, and then never have a firstborn.
Well,
There is one thing. Biscuit speaks up.
Mm.
Your firstborn. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, there you go. Done.
Yep.
Sister, maybe Sinker. And Trove says,
yes, our sister has not returned in a fortnight.
Shit.
We
The
are
hot
not.
one. We have to go save her. It's gonna be the hot one.
To use this magic, we need her regardless, so you can help or wait for her return.
Where did she go?
She went to the drowned tomb in search of beetroot.
You go to a place called the Drowned Tomb for a beetroot?
Beetroot? It's quite more rare around here.
I could have gotten you a whole pound if I would have known.
Which way is the tomb?
That way.
and like bends her elbow backwards to point behind her head.
No.
I hope the hot one can do that too.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Holy shit. So, do you just want us to help find her?
Oh, return her too, please.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
We just go see her, then leave. Be like,
Yep, she's there.
She's there.
So if we do this for you, then you'll help Kit.
You'll cure her curses.
Oh yes, her curses will be cured.
Are we gonna have to do anything else after we get this person?
No. Just return here with her. And we will work our magic.
Oh, seems easy enough. Let's go.
Our sisters know a thing about the arcane.
Can Zuskell do an insight check?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I'd like to as well, just to make sure they're not doing
They
anything.
can't lie.
Spruce Leaf, you get advantage.
I know,
Yeah.
but they're wording things weird.
Seems pretty straightforward to me.
Crap.
Yeah, seems pretty straightforward to you guys too. They
Okay.
don't appear to be hiding anything. Inherently, they're hard to read. But they are not.
What do you mean they don't have human body language?
Yeah. They move so strangely.
I guess we're going to the drowned tomb in search of some beetroot.
What's your sister's name?
Sinker.
That does not sound hot.
listen. Without hope. Fine.
Is there anything else at the drowned tomb we should be worried about?
Oh. Nothing that would concern us.
Would they concern us?
Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Not
Make
you?
a wisdom save.
Oh man.
Okay,
Ooh.
I'm not quite sure.
Hard to read, you are.
I think we're supposed to be failing those.
Oh
Oh.
no, they're in my brain now.
Biscuit finishes grinding this up and casts it into the cauldron. Kind of with some difficulty, has to like scrape it in, and then the smoke turns an orange color.
Purple.
Well, we must be off.
Do return soon.
Of course. It'll be no problem.
Good.
I leave.
Yep.
Okay, you
Very
guys leave.
quickly.
Bye.
Okay. You guys leave.
Alright,
If
where
we
did
end
they
up
say
in
the
another
drowned?
dreamscape, I'm done. I'm quitting this campaign. If this is a dream, like in that other campaign, I'm
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
no, I'm out. I'm leaving.
no, no. No, thank
Uh,
you.
I scarred the three of them, by the way. Also.
Uh-huh.
That was
So I've heard.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Night
shouldn't throw
hags.
So I shouldn't throw night hags at them?
Night hags are the best.
No, they're not.
I don't
It
even
was
think I
in-
figured out what did it.
It was in Inception, so oh, you guys never figured that out.
oh.
We were still in there.
Yeah,
If I
And-
had written Kari in that one, I wouldn't have to worry about it because he can't dream.
that's true. We can't dream.
Yeah.
Kalashar are lame. Anyway, yes, Kit. I'm just Kalashar, fucking awesome.
You played a Kalash.
I know. I loved it. Kalashtar are great.
You
Yeah.
mind heisted your sister.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. Okay, so Kit,
Alright.
you know the direction that you need to be heading. It is up a bit. You have to. This is the lowest point of Baresoul Break.
No, I'm gonna have to leave behind my cannonballs. I'll leave my cannonballs in front of their door. So I don't
Okay. Yeah, so leave your balls by outside the door.
yeah.
And
Hey, can you guys keep track of these balls, by the way?
Oh, it wouldn't be the first set of balls we've been charged with.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
didn't think that was. I didn't
Ooh.
doubt that for a second. Let's get
Okay.
out of here. Let's go to this
Okay.
tomb.
Okay, so you guys do. You guys swim for a bit, probably 30 minutes. And at this point, yeah, it's probably been about 2 hours since you've cast underwater breathing. Which that's not concentration, right? No, that just lasts
No.
for the duration.
Yeah, I already googled that when he went unconscious.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I didn't think about
Yeah, so you have to travel up a ridge for a bit, and at the top of it, you can see what appears to be a large, like Parthenon-esque shape structure down the ridge again, and then up on more of like a platform. As you draw closer, hold on, I was prepared for this.
The drowned tomb, I presume. Ooh.
That's
See, there's
cool.
the hot one.
Wait, that's the hot one.
No, that's not there. That's not there.
You can see her butt from here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vivian.
My booty thick though.
Yeah. Nice.
You see,
Nice.
fuck. You see,
you're about to. I'll tell you that.
you see before you this large, gaping maw of a structure.
Wow, it's that big.
Yeah.
What that mouth do? Am I right?
No, not her.
There, I erased it for you.
Thank you, Austin. If anything was going to be named the Drowned Tomb, this would be it.
I wonder what drowned this tomb. I'm going up to the entrance.
Yeah, I'm following.
You swim up.
I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
You swim up, and
Wherever Honk goes,
I
the spell
waited.
goes. So.
from the entrance, as you're kind of like floating there, you hear this like as if the tomb itself bears a voice, as if
Sinker.
yeah, there you go. And sinker, 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 sinker kind of echoes throughout the tomb. You cannot see down the entrance. You see that there are stairs going down, but it's dark.
Well, great.
Can Zuskell do message again?
Yeah.
And point in the direction of the tomb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta think of what to say.
While she's thinking, it's just a stairway down. There's no branching path that we can see from here. It's just like straight down.
Correct. It appears to be straight down.
So around us on the outside. Anything of note, or just the tomb?
No. The strange thing is that there appears to be no coral growth around you.
Was there sunlight reaching down?
No.
Well, then that's not that weird.
All right, Mr. Science.
I was a marine bio major for a year.
Oh, that's right. Damn it.
Okay, Zuskell will say, Sinka, are you there? Your sisters are looking for you. That wasn't quite 6 seconds, but there
You do not get a response. You
Okay.
see Kaldrath appear next to you.
Even underwater, he's here.
What'd you say, Austin?
I said, even underwater, he's here.
Yes.
Ed.
So, we're going in, yes?
As he says that, I flash the skull a smile and just dive backwards down the stairs.
I'm following right behind. That's really
Yeah.
dive. I'm
All right. All right.
I guess. She says that Honk just.
rolls down after it.
It should be a lot of darkness.
That's a lot of
yourself.
darkness.
Find yourselves.
Holy shit.
I don't see myself.
boy.
Oh.
Bottom left. Bottom
Oh,
left.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm still not seeing anything.
Hey,
have-
dungeons and these dragons.
I have dark
man.
vision.
Do you? Hold on. I know you do. Hold on.
You didn't put vision on my token.
I didn't.
I don't know. I can't see.
Hold on.
And my lantern too.
Oh, you're right. I didn't. Shit.
I
Do we
did
have
it.
to have a short rest at any
Boom!
point?
I gave it to myself.
Oh, you're huge.
Wow,
Yeah, I
I'm
would
big.
assume we've had at least one short rest.
No.
Short
Tiny.
rest.
No, actually.
Oh, okay. I tried.
No, that's
I'm
okay.
so
Yeah.
tiny.
There's 60. All players see light. There we go. Can you see me now?
Ooh.
Oh,
You guys want to
crazy.
sit down for an hour? You
Nope.
wanna just
I'm
you
going.
wanna j- okay,
We did.
cool.
Christ.
All
What do we got here?
So, hold on. Let me fix the music right now. Because something is happening.
What's that? What's
Wait,
that?
stop moving!
What's that? What's that? Oh, I
that's
don't
not-
like this. What's that?
Oh no.
Hold on. I have to find. There's so many playlists.
Oh,
What's
I
that?
don't like these. This is a little too lifelike.
What's that?
All right. So, point of order. There's going to be water on the map. Assume that there is no water.
Noted.
That appears to be anywhere that there's water. Appears like it's recessed into the ground, like it could have held water at one point. But there's water everywhere. So, you guys enter. You step down into this tunnel. You see a room branching off to your left, and then a path forward. Along the ground, everything appears to be solid stone for about until you get into this room, and then it turns into more dirt.
What's this white thing?
The white thing is a pillar that is broken at this point. You guys
How
step.
old does this architecture look like? Do I recognize it from any of the buildings around the aisles?
Make a history check. It looks older than the architecture that you've seen for the most part. I don't know what aisles you've been to, but
I haven't finished that part of my backstory.
okay, I'll say for the most part no. So, yes, as you guys are stepping along into this hallway. Wow, I have no idea what I did with this companion, the constant companion. You
No.
step into this room, swimming through. It is extremely dark. You see sarcophagi recessed into the walls. Some are open, missing lids. Some have lids.
What are the bodies like in them?
Looking in them, they appear to be skeletal. Most have eroded entirely. Yeah, not much material has survived.
I'm
that
not
has
walking
are
down
like
any of the stairs. I'm just
rusted
leaping
swords.
down them.
Okay, yeah. You step into this room. Over in the corner, you see. So this room is the first room where you can see bodies on the ground. These bodies are. Hold on. These bodies are intact for the most part, though part of them appear to have been petrified almost. Not necessarily they're stone, but as if frozen in time. And there, over here is an extremely lifelike horse. Actually, hold on, take that back. It is a horse, skeleton, or some sort of similar steed wearing a bridle, and has a bit in its mouth. You step into...
The bridle is like not deteriorated.
No.
What's it made of?
It's
Like,
not
is
made
it a
out of...
standard horse bridle, like leather and metal.
It seems yeah, it seems... It's deteriorated a little bit. I mean, it's rusty, but it's still there.
So you said these bodies aren't like rock. They're not rock, but they aren't deteriorated.
Right.
They were like petrified.
It's like mummified.
They look like they have skin and stuff still, or are they like?
Some
They look
it's
like
modeled,
they've had-
but
Do they look like sunken in skin and stuff?
yeah, they're extremely skeletal. I mean, there's some skin, but it looks pretty. I mean, like petrified wood. What that looks like to trees is what these people look like to humans.
I see. Calcified.
Let
yeah,
me
there you
Google
go.
that real quick.
What do I see here?
What's that?
Hold on.
What's
There's a
the
lot.
green box?
There's a lot
Okay,
going on here. This green box is set into a rod about 10 feet tall. Is a green gem that appears to be glowing at the moment. It is casting.
Ooh.
It is casting
Oh,
a
no.
dim light.
Star's eyes light up, and he pounces towards it.
Damn it.
Yeah, you do.
Can Zuskell try and do like would she have any idea what this kind of thing does?
Make an Arcana check.
Yeah, can I try that too, just in
Yep.
case?
Yep.
20!
Yeah.
Non-natural, but a
Okay.
20.
Great.
You know that large gemstones can be used in magical rituals, all sorts. You're not sure what this one does, but it appears to be active, whatever it is.
The
With
rod
that
up
Arcana
and
check,
down?
yeah.
I'm hanging on the rod.
Okay. With that check, Zuskell, I'll say that you know that the school of magic is in enchantment/abjuration.
Enchantment. Okay.
I'm scaling the rod up to the top.
Okay, yeah, you do. I mean, you can swim up to the top if you want.
No, I'm hanging on the rod.
Okay. Easy enough.
I look at the gem.
Yep.
Is the rod set into anything, or is it like floating above?
No, it's set into the ground, yeah.
I'm going to take a knife and poke it.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw. I'm just kidding. Nothing seems to happen. Ting.
And
Does-
I think
Go ahead.
enchantment and abjuration. I think that's what this is doing. The schools that is. I don't know.
I have no idea what that means.
What's that?
The types.
I
of
don't know what
magic.
that is.
It's types of. It's schools of magic.
Yeah, what do they do though?
I don't know. Zuskell probably knows, but I don't know.
Abjuration seals and binds. Enchantment influences the mind.
Nice.
Okay,
Whoa.
I'll
Oh,
say
no.
she repeats.
Why was that a rhyme?
Does the rod look like is there like a holder for it at the bottom that it's set into, or is it just like pushed into whatever it is?
It's set into the ground.
What if these things keep something in here?
Oh, that's smart.
Like sealing.
Seal and bind, yeah.
And then let's not repeat what happened in the forest. Yeah.
Abjuration.
I don't know what happened in the forest, but I'm totally grabbing this gem.
No.
Oh,
No.
Damn
Honk,
it.
this is a bad idea. We will all
No
die.
way.
I'll remember what happened in forest. Not good.
What happened in the forest?
We all almost died, and Jazaraz died.
Who?
Zuskell have white eyes and go blah.
That sounds pretty awesome. It sounds like I should grab it.
No.
Oh, but-
We all almost died.
Look, we're not
But-
going to know what it is unless we almost die.
I really don't
No.
want to do that again.
But I really want to know what it is.
How about on our way out we take Gem?
Good idea.
We go through, see what happened here, and then we get it when we leave.
Good idea.
That's smart.
I'm going to push
Okay.
off of it.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what's this? Like a little side passage?
Hold on.
What's
I'm-
that?
Hold on. I'm on a different page. Give me like a second. Are you guys giving me a second?
Yeah.
Hold on. Roll 20 is giving me a hernia right now.
This is the worst.
Specific.
Okay. Where you guys at? Let me see.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Holy shit. Yeah, so through this room you see this is just like this is just a wall. Past it you see this is just an alcove. There's a
nothing here.
there's
Hit.
a coffin set into the ground there.
Hang on.
What?
Okay.
Like, are there
Sorry,
carvings
I forgot.
or words on it? Light, come back here.
What languages do you guys speak?
Hang on, I need Kit to come.
What,
Okay.
What do we see?
what
What
languages do you guys speak?
Orc? Is it orc?
No. No.
Is it orc? It's not orc.
No.
What script is it written in? Do I recognize it?
Is it orc?
No. You
Well, at
do-
least it's not written in deep speech.
It is not written in deep speech. Yeah, you guys do not. No, no, you do
Great.
not. You do not recognize the script. on
Yeah.
this.
When will deep speech come in handy?
I'm gonna pop open the sarcophagus.
Okay, you do. There's no
I'm
body
gonna-
on the inside.
Where is
Are there,
Oh shit! Hold on.
are there any, like, carvings or markings on the sarcophagus, like imagery?
Yeah, there are markings of storms, of like storm clouds and lightning raining down on villages. Seems pretty rudimentary, at least in motif, not necessarily in portrayal.
I wonder if it's Aquan.
Probably.
Okay.
My backup character can speak that.
Now,
Now, but
they're very sweaty. I'm gonna get out of here. All right.
I'm
I
for
don't
the
think
sake
we can
of
do anything
moving.
here.
I'm following behind Sea of Stars the entire time.
Okay.
Right behind him.
Hello, light, Mr.
No.
Lantern.
I'm
Hold on.
not
I'm
grabbing.
coming.
Don't move
Yeah.
yet. Don't
move.
move yet.
I'm like grabbing onto Spruce's arm now.
Yeah.
Roll 20 is having just a seizure.
Did you turn on hardware acceleration?
Austin, I'm gonna accelerate your hardware.
Whoa! God, I wish that were me.
Y'all need to drink more.
Oh boy. Now I'm getting all flustered.
Not my hardware accelerating.
Yes, and so up here there are two stairways. This looks like a sluice gate, so it would raise up and lower to let water into or out of this next room. There are two staircases leading up into this next room. And this is where the floor changes a bit. Rather than the dirt and mud and whatever else was earlier, now you see that the floor is entirely covered in bodies. That it makes up this entire floor. There are hands reaching up and like skeletons all over the place, armaments, armor, seemingly all rusted and broken, all here on the ground covering this room.
The bodies really hit the floor.
Right.
I'm gonna swim up so I don't get tetanus.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Belle's gonna
Yeah,
try and
that's
talk to Caldrath, just like in her mind and not actually speaking.
Okay.
She's gonna think, like, Caldrath,
How do I
can you
put
hear
the
me?
spot on me?
And
Oh,
see
I
if
found
he,
it.
like, responds or anything.
What did you say?
Just, Caldrath, can you hear me?
Oh yes. And he appears next to you.
Okay. So anything
Looking
she says now is
through.
her thinking.
He like reaches down and there's a hand up like this and he kind of like shakes it and it breaks off on the ground, but just like a ghostly image of it breaks off, like in reality. It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
move
I was
at
like,
all.
oh god, he can interact with the world. Like, that's terrifying. A while, I just remembered, because I would hear your voice, I think, but I didn't realize it was you, and I think you said
for the Fencian Isles going back to where it all started, or something like that. Does this place have anything to do with that? For you? Or any connection to you?
Oh, this place.
Yes, this place where we are right now.
This isn't my first time here.
What does that mean? What is your connection to this place? Or why were you here?
Well, back in the day, I was looking for, followers. And these are the sorts of places that you find lost knowledge. Like those rites you gave to your silly teacher. Lost knowledge that would make a difference in the world. So I came here.
Did you find anything?
Oh, nothing of consequence.
Okay. Should we be worried about anything in here? Like, do you know? She looks back at the stone. Do you know what that is? What does that do?
Oh no, that's... I don't remember that.
Okay. That's okay. I guess that's all I have.
Do we hear anything in this tomb? Like, not what Zuskell's doing, but any noise at all?
You still hear the same kind of the sounds of the tomb itself almost breathing. Like there is some sort of ambient noise going on. Other than that, though, you don't hear anything. It is deathly silence. There are no fish, no signs of life in here.
Is it a constant noise, or does it sound like breathing, like inhale and exhale kind of thing?
No, the latter, but it's not necessarily as metered as that. It seems random.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be on the same level as them, by the way. Everyone else.
Okay.
10 feet away.
Gotcha.
I tried doing it, but I couldn't.
What's this thing?
You can click the blue and then just hit the number 1. And
That thing is just a dais that was seemingly there. There's like crumbled architecture around it, but there are bodies piled on top of that architecture, so you're not sure what it used to be.
So these are just like empty channels
Yep.
and empty like fountain
Hey,
basins.
what's this?
Yep.
Yeah, I want to check.
Hold
over
on.
here.
Let me describe this room. Give me a second.
I
for
can't
Roll20
see in
to
it.
Behave. Hold up.
Light, come forth.
I need to describe the room you're in first. So the room you're in,
I
you
thought
do
you
see...
did that.
Well, but there's more. As you step into it, you do see the remains of this wooden bridge up here.
Oh, I can barely see that.
So eventually, some of you might see that that stretches between these two reaches.
Yeah, the light. Yeah, the light moved up.
This is a doorway. It is locked.
What
Bless
is
you.
what?
Bless you.
Way to go, Maddie.
This door.
Oh,
this is a locked door.
Oh,
that
this
is
okay.
up. That is up 15 feet.
Gotcha.
This is locked.
So this is wood.
Yeah. No, it's stone. I'm sorry.
Can I try to push on it?
Yeah.
Can I shoot it?
Make an attack roll.
Brace yourselves.
Holy sh!
Damn.
Yeah.
On the door of all things.
That
The
sounds about
lock
right.
bursts open. You hear this echoing throughout the chamber.
Oh shit.
Yeah, hold on. Let me switch to the dynamic lighting layer.
Nice.
Zuskell is going to go ahead and use a sorcery point to. Where is
Okay,
it?
I guess I made this whole thing. No, what the hell? Hold on. I deleted the wrong thing.
Oh, we can see everything.
Look
No.
away. Avert your eyes.
I'm going in.
Oh, yep. Have fun.
Okay.
But I wanted
Okay,
Zuskell to
so-
go ahead and use a sorcery point, so that she has advantage on death saving throws for 1 hour.
Okay.
I'll wait. Actually, I'll wait. I'll wait until we like find something to fight or something.
Okay. So this is a staircase going down. This up here is a path around to. Oh, sorry. Path around, and then up, and then down. I guess. I don't fucking know. Or wait, no. I don't know. The perspective of this room is weird. This goes up. You can't
Okay.
see through either.
So these stairs go down,
This goes down. Oh, I guess I should put.
and this goes up. And then
The-
there's like a path that goes up to those stairs.
Correct.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah, and I think this is just like
Yeah.
wall?
Part of the
yeah,
Yeah.
That's the
and like
path,
the
right?
extension of the upper floor here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to
And-
walk around to get.
So there's like a ridge. There's like a ridge here
Yep.
Oh,
at
That's
like a
why I-
higher level.
This, yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So these stairs here just go up to this
No, they go to.
different floor.
Yes.
Okay, so this is we see this
Yep.
platform. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Let's go down.
okay.
Okay, you go down.
Jump down the
and-
stairs.
Are you guys all going?
Yep.
Okay, everybody make a death save. I'm just kidding.
Nice.
Don't tell me that right when I say I'm not gonna do the thing I just said.
Okay, you guys enter a small room. There is a similar to before. There is a red gem on a pedestal here.
Everyone's leaving.
This one is a spherical. This is a spherical gem.
What color was the what
What's
shape
the other
was
one?
the
It was crystalline is the only one that I can. Green,
Green.
yes.
It was a green box.
It was the green box, yes, and it was prism. No, it
Prismatic.
wasn't. It was kind of. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what that
Like
looks like.
quartz.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Clear.
Oh, I was talking shape. What were you talking?
Color.
Oh, color. The color was green. Yeah.
Green, yeah.
It was a green prism.
Yeah, sure. Green prism.
Is there a rod here as well?
Yep. This one only goes up to about 5 feet, and then the spherical red.
Does this do the same thing, Zuskell?
I don't know. Can I try and do another Arcana check to see what it is?
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
Oh, nice, 22.
Yeah, this one appears to have similar magical effects. You're still not sure what exactly it does, but similar schools.
Okay, it seems like it does similar stuff to the previous one.
This one is red, though, you note.
I don't know why it's a different color though.
Is there any Kraken imagery in this temple so far?
Make a perception check.
Oh god.
Oh,
I'm destined to fail.
Yeah, you do not find any krakens.
Right.
We're all gonna die.
I'm looking out for any hentai tentacles as we continue on.
Okay.
I'm leaving this room.
Okay, you do.
Same.
Easy enough.
yep.
Following Sea of Stars.
I'm just kind of running into every room and people are trying to keep up with me. There's all
Okay.
sorts of things to discover in here. I go up the stairs.
Okay.
You go up the stairs, yes. You enter a new room. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There's
I
a
can't
chest.
see anything.
Yeah, we're entering. There's a chest in the corner. Hold on.
I kick it like I saw him kick it earlier.
It does not. Nothing happens.
Don't put your foot through it.
Well, make an athletics check, huh?
Okay.
Let me see.
Nice.
Yeah, you do not bust this open. It appears to be locked and sturdy enough that it does not open.
Ow.
Can we lift it?
If only somebody here could pick the lock.
Oh, Honk can do that.
Second kid.
Yes.
Go ahead, Kit. You could do it.
Oh, okay.
Your journey and everything.
Oh,
Person-
what is? I don't think I've ever actually used those. What's the input value?
Of?
This thieves' tools.
Oh, you can use intelligence or dexterity. You can use intelligence.
Sweet. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Opens.
Is there
As that happens, what level spell is water breathing?
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Isn't it first?
Oh, I think it's. I want to say third, but I don't know.
I
for
don't.
sure.
Hang on. It's third level.
A wave of magic bursts from this chest. All of a sudden, you all.
Counterspell.
Can that only be done to a?
This is not being cast, technically.
Aw.
As a 5th level dispel magic bursts around you, those who are not Spruce Leaf are suddenly drowning.
Oh, and I can't cast it again until after a long rest. Oh no.
Oh, we're done.
Oh no. Oh no.
We're
Oh no.
The door begins to.
Flip it out. I'm out. Flip it out. Flip it out.
Yeah, we're leaving.
Wait, was anything in the
Bye.
chest?
I'm
Doesn't
holding.
matter. Let's go.
There was. Hold on. I have it somewhere. There was 10 platinum on the inside.
I grab
Everyone, we are. Okay, we're gonna roll initiative now.
Throw up.
Okay.
We start dying from like.
Well,
legit-
you don't have any air in your lungs, so that would be now.
Crap.
You take damage starting now.
Oh shit.
Oh, Jesus. That's a bad roll, too.
I'll say you get 2 turns before you start taking damage. But effectively, this becomes a skill challenge.
Yeah, but we don't know where air is.
Yeah.
Correct. Let's get some good music going.
And it took us like a few like an hour or so to get here. We can't get back to the
No.
witches.
Okay, you are now the only light being cast is Spruce Leaf's the lantern light actually dissipates for a moment. You can whisper the word again to light it again if you would like to.
I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay, are you guys leaving the room before?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys,
We're
you
going.
can make it out, and then that's where we're gonna start. So we're gonna act in initiative. All right, everybody, out of there. All right, so let's see who's first.
Not me.
Someone
Honk.
didn't roll.
Honk.
Someone didn't roll.
I didn't roll.
Someone. Oh, damn it,
I
Austin.
was eating my macaroni.
Holy
Holy
shit.
shit.
Nice. Okay. So, Sea of Stars and Honk, you guys are going simultaneously.
I'll let you go first.
Any bubbles?
Make a perception check. You do not see any bubbles at the moment.
All right. Wow.
All right. You move. Still with that roll, you do not see any bubbles as you enter this room. Honk.
I'm gonna go 60 feet. Oh, I should probably be measuring. I can't see, so I'll just go. 5, 10. I don't know how much I counted. Oh. Do I?
You're right here.
Do I see? Oh crap. Do I see like any space above me that has access to air?
Make a perception check.
Oh, come on.
You with that roll, you see small pockets of air at the top, like good enough for a breath maybe, and there are like 3 of them that you can see.
How high up?
This
Can
room
we
is
mark?
60 feet high.
Yeah,
I'll mark them.
Yeah.
I'll mark them orange. Those are the ones you see, and they're 60 feet up.
So is this not like conventional rules for drowning or something, where like my con comes into play or something?
Well, that would be for holding your breath, but you didn't really have a chance to hold your breath.
Okay.
Is
So
what
then
I'm
I'll
going with.
use like, I think I have like 10 feet of movement left or something. So
Yep.
I'll start.
Yep.
I'll swim.
Go for it.
I'll swim
Okay.
over to there. 10 feet closer.
Zuskell.
Okay. Zuskell can't really move. She has like 15 feet.
Oh yeah.
She'll scream at Kaldreth in her head this time, in full on just panic. Like, Air, do you know where Air is? As she's just like moving.
Why would you need something like that?
Because we're going to die and drown.
We are going to die.
Oh, well.
Mocking her.
I don't know, but the only way now is further in, I think.
Speak. So. Yep. Okay.
Kit
she'll-
or sorry, Zuskell.
You're fine. She doesn't have. Can I do Misty Step at a higher level? No.
Can you give me dark vision?
Oh yeah, I thought you gave yourself dark vision.
No. I gave myself normal vision.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the spin.
What do you
thing
have?
and-
60.
Okay, roll 20. You gotta. Can you see now?
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to use a sorcery point and using Aegis chains, she now has advantage on death saving throws for 1 hour.
Oh, cool.
I don't know, like, I don't think it's.
Okay.
Delay your
Dead,
death by seconds.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Kit.
Which one am I? So do we have to go like around the staircase, or
Yeah.
are we swimming?
Or no, you can just swim. You can swim straight down.
And it's half movement, right?
Yeah.
Guess I'll go here. I can't even see.
Oh no.
Huh. 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 Huh.
Dead.
Okay.
Interesting.
Spruce leaf. You can
Yeah.
breathe. You're doing fine.
I can breathe and move. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and keep some light for them so they
Okay.
can see.
Okay.
So I don't want to move too far. I can't really do anything about the not being able to breathe. I don't know what else I can do. I don't think I can do anything else right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sea of Stars.
Ah! Any bubbles?
50 feet above you, there are bubbles.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, in the ceiling, there's a small pocket. Yeah.
I'm talking like constant streams.
Oh, you're looking for bubbles. I thought you said I need bubbles.
No, well,
Make-
I need
make-
them too.
Make a perception check. Make a perception check. No bubbles, but you do see light from this direction.
I turn to Honk and I like gesture wildly to the northwest since we can't speak anymore.
Oh yeah.
Got it. And I'm gonna move in that direction.
Okay,
That's as far
Honk.
as I can go.
So, if I use my bonus action to dash, can I still use my action to move, or no? Or do you only get one, like, dash?
You can double dash, I'm pretty sure, right?
You can use your bonus action to dash?
Yes, I can. I can shake and move to spend a moxie point to take the shove action or take the dash action. Oh, I use a bonus. Oh, yeah, use a bonus action to dash. I expend.
Sure.
Use a bonus
I'll say sure.
Rogues
You
can
can double dash.
with their
Yeah, you can
cunning
double
action.
dash. Yeah.
Okay, so I will.
That's so much movement. That's like 90 feet.
I will spend my moxie. Well, first I'm gonna go. How far? Oh, I could probably just make it. Oh,
Go to the light.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the light. Go.
This direction.
Go. First, I'll go sit. Go to there.
Okay.
I need to.
Draw it again? Oh, yeah, there you go.
And then he pointed this way, so I'm going to go 15 feet, so 55 and 15 is 70. If I see anything like light down here.
You see... can you see down this hallway?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you see the glowing object seems to be recessed into this wall down here.
Object, okay. We'll go 20 more feet to here.
Yeah, so that is... Yes, so now that you can see it a little better, it appears to be a string of 3 gems, all like blue squares set into this wall. And they kind of like pulse. Zuskell.
Okay, Zuskell is going to quickly rummage through her bag because she, in the previous session or the one before, she bought 5 of the empty potion bottle containers. She used one to make the healing potion, but she still has 4 empty just bottles of air. I am going to quickly give one to Kit as I go by. And I am going to. Where am I going? Okay. And then I'm going to move.
Are they corked
here.
bottles? Like
Yes.
just corked bottles?
Yeah,
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're like potion bottles.
So it's a gulp of air. So I'm just gonna hand that to her.
Yeah.
Go there. And I'm not taking damage yet, right?
No, it would be the next turn.
Okay, so would it? Okay, DM. Would it be at the start of the turn, or would she be able to take that air? Should she go ahead and do that now?
She should do that now.
Okay, so she's gonna go ahead and take that gulp of air, and she's also he can still breathe, but she doesn't know that. Would she be able to see that he's breathing?
He seems to be less panicky than the rest of you. The rest of you, your faces are red and you're
Okay, so then she won't give one to him, but
okay.
Yeah, and so she's gonna take that. She's just gonna pop it in her mouth. And...
Do I have seen any other bubbles in this room, or are those only in the main room?
No, you do not see any other bubbles in here.
Okay.
Kit! You are handed a potion vial.
Okay. So, Misty Step, you can't take someone else, right? That's just Dimension Door.
Correct.
Okay. Would taking that gulp be like an action? Because I'm gonna do that
No,
regardless.
I'll say that's a
but...
free action. Or a bonus, because
Sure.
it's like a potion, taking a potion.
Oh.
You can use your action to do it if you want. If you want a Misty Step, I'm not gonna be picky about that.
I was gonna do.
Because you have
How
your
far is my expeditious retreat thing?
Expeditious lets you
Dash for like 10 minutes. I
right,
think. If I'm reading that right.
right. So it'll give you your full movement underwater, basically.
Yeah. So I'll take the air and do that, and then start with this, like there. Oh god. Like there-ish. Just to kind of see.
Okay.
So that's what she does right now.
Okay, Spruce.
Okay, gosh. I don't know. Let's do... Sure, right there. Right there. Just 30 feet. Don't want to move too much because then they won't see. What are these orange boxes again?
60 feet up. Those are little pockets of air in the ceiling.
Okay. Gosh, yeah, I can't do anything else right now.
Okay. Sea of Stars. Honk.
Wait.
Oh,
my
sorry.
mute. The
Oh,
light's coming from here.
yeah.
I was gonna say I didn't hear him do anything.
I know. I was like,
All right. So I still have a dash left.
yeah.
And so I see the gems like here.
Yep. Well, they are recessed into this wall above where this trough of water would be, and this trough of water leads into at the base of this wall. There appears to be like a drain down there.
Are bubbles coming out of it?
No.
Hmm.
But directly above that are the 3 glowing square gems.
And
Can
we
you
haven't
describe
been-
those one more time? What this wall looks like with the gems?
Yeah, so this wall, about eye level, there are 3 square gems, maybe fingertip size, and they're just in a line. And then down below that on the ground, where this trough meets the wall, is a little bit of a, like a drain that goes into the wall. So if there was water here, it would have drained or pooled from this location.
Okay. Is it my turn or is he still going?
That's it.
Okay, honk.
Okay.
We need to get Zuskell to these gems.
Uh-huh.
Or anybody who can use magic better than me. We need to.
I will
Get them to
swim
these
up to
gems.
the wall. And they able like can I grab one or is it like full, like it's encased kind of?
They appear to be like keyed in, like those children's toys with the shapes, you know? So you could pull them out.
I don't know anything about magic.
Pull one out and see what happens.
And at this point, I might as well. There's not really
Yeah.
much else. We're desperate times. I'll pull a gem out from the wall.
Okay, you do, and all of you hear like a sound from this direction, like back the way you came.
Okay, I think we just closed that wall.
Oh, cool. Great.
Pull another one.
Can I pull another one?
Yeah, you can pull as many as you want of these on your turn. They're about like finger length, and they stick into the wall, and you pull it out.
Sure, I'll pull. Well, I don't know what happened back there, so I don't know what wall closed. I don't want people to be. I'll pull all the gems.
Okay, you pull all of them, and once you hear a grating noise as this wall closes as well. The wall just closes from the top to the bottom, and then slowly you see this like whirlpool suction effect
Yes!
at your feet
Yes!
as the water starts to drain out.
There! Yes!
In front of you,
My room.
Honk.
Oh,
In front of you,
oh, in
Honk.
my
Yeah.
room?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay!
The collective water level of all of this begins to lower, and eventually you guys are able to breathe.
Oh,
After
damn.
a couple, I mean, right when the water level starts lowering, you guys swim to the top to breathe. And eventually, after like a minute, the water drains out of this part, and you guys are just sitting there panting, standing on this mass of corpses. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Right now.
Okay.
I do a full body shake and all the water just.
Yeah.
But we take a short rest after this, guys.
Can we
Let's-
take
A long rest. We need a long rest so I can cast water breathing again.
Yeah, but we can't. We have much more to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that person's gonna
Wait.
leave us.
That's fair.
Well,
Yeah.
is there another exit? Or...
We didn't tell her how long to stay with the boat.
Yeah.
Well, can I
that is
check
for-
Gizmo? Am I too far away from him? Is there like a limit on that?
You cannot order him after a mile, but you can still look into his eyes. So you can
Well,
look
can
into
I
his eyes.
just
and
see if she's
Yeah.
still there?
She's lounging on the beach. Or on the deck. I mean, she's getting a tan. She is
She's gone.
She's completely nude, just getting a tan on the deck.
Oh.
That.
Gizmo is just
Is she
sitting at
ripped?
the.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
pervert.
she's ripped.
Nice. Gizmo's a pervert.
Yeah, Gizmo is just sitting there watching.
Nice.
Boy.
Oh,
Bad
man.
cat. Bad cat.
So yeah, so that's where
well,
we
we
will end
almost
tonight's
died.
session. Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt so smart when I remembered I had those bottles.
I know.
That was a good call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like cork
Boy.
it back up and hand it back to her.
She takes
Yeah,
it.
Cap, wave it through the air and get some more air in it.
Yeah, just in case. Yeah, everybody hang on
And
to
she
one
does it
just
with
in
her
case.
empty one. Oh wait, no, she still has it. She hasn't used the health potion. Never mind.
Wow.
Well.
That got a little scary.
I have a headache.
You guys accomplished a lot, though. I think.
Oh.
Mm.